Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
The river, Mr. Jackson. Dry as a bone. Our last hope of water for the herd.
Not quite, Pecos. Cottonwood Pond is just over the rise ahead of us.
Yeah, it may be dry, too. Bet they haven't had a rain on the prairie for 6 months.
It won't be dry. I've been bringing cattle up here to Dodge City for 12 years. Drought or no drought, the pond's always had water.
It better have. We're losing 15 head an hour now. We can't push them much further.
There'll be water. With luck, if the railroad's got the cars for us, we can start loading this afternoon. By this time...
Hey, sounds like the boys up ahead run into something.
Yeah, come on. There's a pond, Pecos. Plenty of water.
Yeah, I guess you were right.
Wonder why the herd's piling up. They ought to be stampeding for that pond. You think you have to... Hold up, Pecos.
A barbed wire fence. Somebody's fenced off the pond. Mr. Jackson, it looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
I don't like it, Doc. It's too quiet. When things get too quiet in Dodge, it always means a blow-up's coming.
Just sit down, Matt. You're just getting yourself a case of nerves. You've been a law officer too long. Shot at too many times. You're getting so you just act like a spooky old horse. You're jumpy and you're gun-shy. Hand me those forceps.
Oh, yeah. You mean this?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Now, you take me, Matt. I don't rant and rail against fate. I just sit back and take what comes.
Yeah, sure, Doc.
Mm-hmm. If I get a patient, fine. I steal in blind. And if I don't, well, I keep my hand in setting a broken leg on a dog. Yeah, there. That splint ought to hold him. Matter of fact, I could use a fee or two. Not planning to shoot anybody, are you, Matt?
Yeah, if this drought doesn't break, I'm in the mood to shoot myself.
That's a bad one, all right. I don't think I've ever seen the prairie as dry as it is this year.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Dillon.
Well, come on in, Chester.
I've been looking all over for you. We've got trouble, Mr. Dillon.
Huh? Trouble?
Old man Howard just sent a rider in. A trail drive's pulled in from the Big Bend. They're threatening to cut his fences so they can water the cattle at Cottonwood Pond.
Well, there's your blow-up, Matt. A real head-on smash. A thirsty herd against that skinflint Howard. Bet I could get myself a few fees out of this before it's over.
Good old Doc, always hoping for the best, huh? Come on, Chester, let's ride out to Cottonwood.
Like Howard had no call to fence that pond, Mr. Dillon. There's enough water there for all the trail herds in the next 10 years.
It's on his ranch, Chester. He's got a right to fence his own range.
Got a right, maybe, but no decent rancher would take advantage of it. Howard's mean. Just downright mean.
I think it's more than that, Chester. It's the old business of making $2 grow where $1 grew before. I think Howard figured on something like this when he strung that fence last month. But the trouble is that we...
Look yonder, Mr. Dillon.
Huh?
Must be 50 or 60 riders facing each other across that fence.
Yeah.
Looks like a couple of armies.
Well, that wouldn't be the first range war that started over water rights. Come on.
All right, boys. All right, hold it. Hold it, I said. Now put away the guns. The party's over.
Who says so, mister?
I do.
Who are you?
Dillon, U.S. Marshal, out of Dodge.
Marshal, that man and his gang are threatening to break through my fences and trespass on my property. I demand the protection of the law.
You'll get it, Howard. You the owner of this herd?
That's right, Marshal. Jack Jackson from the Circle Z spread down in the Big Bend. Maybe you can make this fella see reason. I got a herd of cattle here that's dying like flies for lack of water. Over there, 100 yards is plenty of water. Only this sneaking crook has fenced it in. How about it, Marshal?
Well, it's his land, Jackson. The law gives him the right to fence it.
Law? Right. Everything I got in the world's tied up in that herd. There's 25 trail riders there in the saddle I can't even pay wages to if I lose these cattle. Does the law uphold pushing a man against the wall and wiping him out?
It wasn't intended to. Howard, why don't you ride up here to the fence and talk, huh?
Sure, Marshal. No objections at all. My fence, ain't it?
Well, nobody's doubting it. Now, look, is there any reason why you can't get together with this man and let him take that herd in and water it?
I made him an offer. He turned it
An
down.
offer, $1 a head a day for water, or buy the herd himself for $3 a head.
That's a pretty stiff terms, Howard.
Better than losing everything like he's gonna do.
Why, you dirty
All right,
loser.
hold it, both of you. Now, look, if there's any gunslinging starts, I'm going to be in on it, too, you understand? Howard, I just don't understand you. Most people out here on the frontier stick together when trouble starts. They don't kick a man when he's down. And they don't look on a drought or a blizzard as a chance to make a personal cleaning.
Just a minute, Dillon. You call yourself the law in Dodge. All right. Does the law say I can fence in my own land?
It does.
And never mind your opinions, Marshal. All I want out of you is enforcement of the law.
All right, Howard, you'll get it. And that's all you'll get. Jackson, you better have your boys start the herd circling.
This mean you're backing him up, Marshal?
I'm backing up the law, that's all, Jackson.
And I don't think much of your laws up here.
I only enforce them, I don't make them. Now, you better circle that herd.
I say you better. I'm ordering my boys to shoot the first man or steer that comes through that fence.
Chester, you cover Howard.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dillon.
And if he orders any of his men to fire a shot, kill him.
Be a pleasure, Mr. Dillon.
What's the idea, Marshal?
You wanted the law enforced. All right, you're getting it. But I'm going to do the enforcing, Howard, not you. So if you're smart, you won't give any orders about shooting.
All right, Mr. Dillon, you got a tough job. I guess you're trying to do it fair and square.
Man does what he has to do, Jackson.
I know. It's like with me. That herd of mine beds down without water. Most of them won't get off the ground in the morning. So law or no law, we're going through that fence tonight.
Matt.
Huh? Oh, hello,
What's the
Kitty.
matter? Bad liquor or a busted straight?
Neither. How are you?
Eager. But you probably noticed that before. Seriously, though, what's wrong?
Plenty. One of the bloodiest little range wars you ever saw is just about to break.
Out of Cottonwood Pond, I heard about it.
Did you hear, too, that I'm back on the wrong side?
Here, pull a stool up to the bar. Harry, a drink for Mr. Dillon.
No, thanks. I can't stay, Kitty. I got to try to round up some deputies, and try is probably about as far as I'm going to get. Old town will be siding with the Texas boys against Howard and against me.
Maybe you ought to switch sides, Matt.
Oh, sure. I ought to. I know, but I can't. If I started making my own rules, it'd mean the end of law and order in Dodge City. Yeah, I just can't do it, Kitty. Much as I'd like to.
Well, Not for me to say. You're the one who has to decide.
Yeah, Chester. What'd you find out?
Mr. Hightower down at the railroad depot checked clear through to Topeka. They can't get enough cattle cars here to load that herd out before day after tomorrow.
Well, that's that. It's an outside chance anyway. Yeah, I just can't do it, Kitty. Much as I'd like to.
Well, not for me to say. You're the one who has to decide.
Yeah, Chester. What'd you find out?
Mr. Hightower down at the railroad depot checked clear through to Topeka. They can't get enough cattle cars here to load that herd out before day after tomorrow.
Well, that's that. It's an outside chance anyway. I thought we might load him up fast, Kitty, and run him up to Walnut Creek. It's still got a little water in it. But
Matt, there's something wrong with the law that upholds a low-down scheme like this.
Well, what Howard's doing is wrong morally, but it's right legally. I gotta find a legal way to stop him.
I'll bet a lawyer could find a way of some kind. Too bad this town doesn't have one.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Just the same, Matt, I...
Dillon?
Yeah, what is it?
My name's Fenton. I'm range boss.
Yeah, I know. You work for Dyke Howard. Well, what's on your mind?
Well, Mr. Howard figures you ought to be arranging to protect his property.
Jackson gave me his word he'd lay off until 9 tonight.
His word, sure. But Mr. Howard figures it'd be a good idea if you deputize as riders.
Fenton, get out.
Wait a second, Marshal.
Go on, get out. When I want Howard's advice, I'll ask for it. Now go tell him that.
Well, yeah, but...
Go on. Get out. Move. Deputize his riders. Sure, he'd like it.
Well, it just may come to that, Mr. Dillon. I couldn't get anybody else.
You know, I ought to throw this badge away and go out there and help Jackson cut that fence.
Matt, I still think what you ought to do...
I know. I ought to get a lawyer.
Well,
Kitty, the only lawyer Dodge City ever saw was that young fellow from Boston who died here last year on his way. Hey,
what is it, Matt?
Chester, what happened to those books of his?
Well, nobody never claimed them. They're still in the back of the jail there somewhere.
That's a long shot, but... Kitty, I love you.
Matt.
Come on, Chester, let's find those books. I don't know, Chester. Take a man a year just to learn what these words mean.
Well, I sure can't help you, Mr. Dillon. Looky there. Tort. Replevin. Statutory malfeasance. Why don't they write the laws out in English?
Be no work for lawyers. The only thing that might do it is this one. I'm not too sure what it means.
Evening, Matt.
Oh, Doc, come on in here, will you?
I figured I'd bring you a little courage for the battle.
What?
Might be snakes out at Cottonwood Pond.
It's very thoughtful.
Yes, sir. Calomel and Irish whiskey. No doctor west of the Mississippi ought to be without 'em. The calomel's for the women, you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Of course, a bottle of Jameson might not cure a patient, but it sure makes him enjoy his illness.
Yeah. Look, Doc, you've been to school. At least I guess you have.
Oh, well, I browsed through a couple.
Well, listen to this now, and tell me what you think about this paragraph right here.
Well, let me see. A schedule of territorial ordinances and judicial precedents. Handbook for local administrators. Well, I didn't go to law school, man.
No, but you've read books, and you know big words. Now listen to this. The local administrator or other duly constituted authority in a territorial division is hereby empowered to declare a state of acute emergency in case of riot, rebellion, or any natural catastrophe which threatens the general welfare. Now, Doc, would you say I'm a duly constituted authority, huh?
Well, in Dodge City, I guess you're about the only authority.
Yeah. Now, would you say this drought we're having is a threat to the general welfare?
Well, I've never seen a worse one, but...
All right, now listen to this.
Yeah?
During the period of such emergency, the officer in charge is authorized to seize, confiscate, allocate, or otherwise administer critical materials and facilities in accordance with the common need and his own discretion.
All right, Matt. Water is a material.
Yeah?
And as far as keeping cattle alive is concerned, Cottonwood Pond is a facility.
That's all I wanted to know.
I don't see how it'll help you, though, Matt. Howard will never stand for it. You're still going to have a pitched battle on your hands.
Maybe so, Doc. But at least I'll be fighting in the way I want to fight. Well, come on, Chester, let's go. It's 8 o'clock.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, you personally can help to make sure America has an impregnable fence against invaders along all its borders by volunteering as a ground observer to watch the skies for unidentified planes. Men and women from teenage up, write or phone your nearest Civil Defense Center. Now, the second act of Gunsmoke.
It's dark now. Must be pushing 9 o'clock. Hope they don't jump the gun on us, Chester.
I figure Jackson will stick by his word, Mr. Dillon.
If Howard lets him.
You know, we might get a break in this drought if that storm comes this way.
No, I'd say it's only heat lightning. All thunder and no rain.
Well, if it goes on a few more weeks, this prairie will be dried right down to the nubbin.
All right. Hold it. Pull up them horses.
He's right there by the fence, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I see it.
Who's there? Well, speak up.
I usually answer bushwhackers with a 6-gun. This is your lucky night, Fenton.
Oh, Marshal, I didn't know.
Where's your boss?
All right here, Dillon. About time you got here. That mob may try to rush the fence any minute now.
Not yet, Howard. I said 9 o'clock. You got 5 minutes yet.
Come on over here, Jackson. I want you to hear this, too.
I kind of wish you'd stayed out of it, Marshal. Rather not have fought against you.
Never mind. Mr. Howard, by the authority vested in me as a U.S. Marshal, and under the territorial laws and ordinances of the United States, I'm hereby declaring a state of acute emergency due to the drought.
What are you talking about, Dillon?
The U.S. Territorial Ordinance Schedule of 1858, Section 721C.
What are you trying to say?
Just this. For the duration of the emergency, I am taking charge of Cottonwood Pond in the name of the United States government. And I'm allocating use of it to Mr. Jackson here to water his herd. If you want to try to make a deal with him, you got 5 minutes. Before I cut the wire and open the fence.
I've never bought water before, but I'll give you 10 cents a head, Howard. How about it?
I'll see you dead first. And I'll be struck dead myself before I see one head of your stock onto my property. Dillon, I don't know what's behind this move. Maybe you've sold out, made a deal of your own.
Easy, Howard.
If not that, then you've lost your mind.
Your 5 minutes are running out now. What are you going to do?
Fight! What do you think I'm going to do?
Going to resist the law?
You call it the law, I don't. Dillon, I'm giving my boys orders to shoot any man who lays a hand on this fence. And that goes for you.
Listen to me, Howard. You got a chance to do something that costs you nothing and means life or death to somebody else. And you're refusing to do it. Well, I'm sorry to see it that way. But in any case, this herd gets water.
Maybe they will.
All right, boys, you heard it. Keep that fence covered. If they want to fight, they'll get one.
Jackson, I guess I'm going to need some deputies.
Well, I got 25 men here, Marshal. They're yours if you want them.
All right, boys. Will you all raise your right hands? Do you swear to uphold the Constitution, ordinances, and bylaws of the United States to the best of your ability, so help you?
I do.
All right, you're all temporary deputy marshals acting under my orders. Now bunch the cattle in this way and start them through the fence as soon as I open the wire.
They won't need much starting, Marshal. They've been smelling that water for hours.
Now don't shoot unless you're fired on. If you are, protect yourselves and your herd. All right, let's go.
Hey, Gus! Keep those flankers closing them in toward the opening here. If they crowd on that fence, they'll cut themselves to ribbons.
Right, boss. Over this way.
Chester, come here, man.
Yes, sir.
You got the wire cutters?
Here you are, Mr. Dillon. You know, I think we got a fight on our hands.
Yeah, I guess. All right, keep me covered.
I'll watch the left over here.
All right, Mr. Jackson.
Well, there's one strand.
They're cutting the fence, Mr. Howard.
All right, fire at the flash, Chester.
Yes, sir. Oh, my gracious, I wish there was a moon.
There's one more strand.
I spotted him.
Here's the last one. Now.
All right, boys, the fence is open. Bring them through.
Come through, boys. Heads up, Chester. They won't give in this season.
Yeah, you can hear them out there, but you can't see for the dust.
Yeah. Wind's coming up off that cloud. Well, come on. Let's try to find Howard. I'm going to take him in for attempted murder.
Last time I heard him, he was down along the fence here, Summers.
All right, boys. Fire the grass.
What the?
Look. Look at them torches, Mr. Dillon. They're setting fire in the grass.
Yeah. As dry as it is, they'll start the whole prairie blazing. Jackson! Get your herd through the fence. They're trying to stampede it.
It'll take more than fire to turn those cattle away from water.
I guess you're right. Look, send as many as your boys as you can to help me. We got to get that fire stopped and fast.
I don't know, Mr. Dillon. I don't know if we're winning or losing.
Well, if that backfire holds it, we're winning, Chester. Otherwise...
Couldn't have been a worse time. The prairie's dry as gunpowder.
Well, at least the herd's safe. They wouldn't leave that pond if the whole world caught fire.
Any orders for the boys, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, just have them keep working along the edge of the backfire pick us, beat out any sparks that get across. Huh?
Right, Marshal, I got you.
Have you seen anything of the Howard gang?
Oh, not a sign. I guess they figured they'd done all they could.
Yeah, maybe.
Mr. Dillon, I'd swear a storm's going to break. I can halfway smell the rain.
I don't know about that, Chester. But it's doing one thing it won't help us.
What do you mean?
Look, the wind's shifting. Starting to drive those flames across the backfire.
Well, if it catches there again, it'll get clear away from
Yeah,
us.
it sure will. Now, come on. Let's grab some of the boys and start working behind it.
Yes, sir.
Go, Dillon.
Well, Fenton, I figured you'd be halfway to the Mexican border by now.
You figured wrong. You keep your hands still, both of you. One move and it's your last move.
That's about the way you planned it anyway, isn't it?
You wiped us out, Dillon. That backfire of yours took the ranch house and the barns. There's nothing for us to do now but drift. Only first I'm going to...
Hit the dirt, Chester. Fenton, drop the gun. You're under arrest.
I'll drop it, you dirt. Dillon. Dillon,
Well, you warned him, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much now. Look, Chester.
Yes, sir. It's jumped the backfire. With that wind driving it, it'll burn the whole prairie from here clear to the river.
And Dodge City along with it. Not a way in the world of stopping it either.
The shot, Marshal. You all right?
I'm sick at my stomach, that's all. Dodge City's gonna burn, Jackson, and there's nothing we can do.
I sure didn't figure on this. I let him have the herd, gladly.
No, it's my fault. I should have jumped him first.
A man does what he has to, Marshal. I don't think that's your way.
Well, maybe my way's the wrong way. When it leads to burning 10,000 acres of prairie in a whole town, there must be something
Wait,
wrong.
Mr. Dillon.
What is it, Chester?
I told you I could smell it.
Smell what? What the devil? Rain!
Yes, sir.
By heavens, it's starting to rain!
By heaven may be the right expression.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know it's the only thing that can save Dodge. Well, come on, rain! Faster! Cut loose and rain, will you?
It's a going in, Mr. Dillon. Look at it. Beating down on that fire.
Rain! Chester, you know, out here on the frontier sometimes, When a thing like this happens, it makes you wonder if maybe... Well, I don't know. Come on, Chester, let's find our horses.
It's sure not letting up any, Mr. Dillon.
No. We're still quite a ways from town. Let's swing over along the bluff, Chester, and find a place to wait it out for a while, huh?
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Come on.
Well, it took a long time to break loose, but it's sure making up for lost. Wow. I never saw lightning this before.
Usually lets up once the rain starts. I guess it's just a freak storm anyway. What? Off your horse, Chester. Flat on the ground.
I saw it flash, Mr. Dillon. It come from that lone cottonwood tree.
Yeah. It's a bad spot. He's got cover and we haven't. Well, I guess we found out what happened to Mr. Howard.
All right, Howard. Come out with your hands up. You're under arrest.
Why don't you come and get it, Dillon?
I'm going to flip a shot at the tree, Chester. Roll away as soon as I fire. All right. Now.
Come on, Dillon. You're not smart enough.
That was close. There's enough light for him to see. He's got all the odds. If he keeps it up, he'll get us sure.
Maybe we might just well rush him, Mr. Dillon. We haven't got much to lose.
It's an outside chance, Chester. That he's bound to get one of us.
Yeah, but this way it's both.
Yeah, I know. All right. We'll go in on the count of 3. And out and move fast.
Yes, sir.
And, good luck, Chester.
Same to you, Mr. Dillon.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Dillon, what happened?
It was lightning. It struck the tree. I think Howard's lying over there on the ground. Come on. Yeah. He's down, all right.
He said he'd be struck dead before he'd ever give in. Well, he was.
By heaven, I don't know. The second time tonight. You know, Chester, I think I'm going to change my ways.
Gunsmoke, transcribed under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Harry Bartell and Lou Krugman, with Joe Duvall, Barney Phillips, and Georgia Ellis. Parley Bear is Chester, and Howard McNear is Doc. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. Where there's crime afoot, look for gangbusters tonight.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with the U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
Mr. Dillon, I never saw a street like that.
Huh? What do you mean, Chester?
Dusty, sir. Just plain dusty. It's only spring, and already the plaza's just vulgar with dust.
Streets in Texas are all grass, Chester?
No, sir, but they're better than this. You'd think there'd be some way of fixing it.
Well, Dodger's growing, Chester. Maybe someday it won't look so bad to you.
I don't aim to live that long, sir.
Well, I'm glad you got that much figured out anyway.
I surely have. Oh, now, wait. That's not what I meant either.
Don't let it worry you, Chester. How'd you get those posters down to Mr. Hightower?
Yes, sir. He said they'll be ready about noon tomorrow.
All right. Pick 'em up then, will you?
Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness, Mr. Dillon, I nearly forgot.
No?
Well,
Forgot what?
After I left Mr. Hightower's, I thought I'd just take a glass of beer. I had to get all that dust out of my throat. You know how bad it is walking around knee-deep in that stuff, and I was coughing and coughing.
All right, Chester. Well, what is it you forgot?
Well, sir, I dropped into the Texas Trail, and Miss Kitty was there, and she said she thinks there might be trouble over there before long, and she said to tell you.
Oh? What kind of trouble?
Oh, the usual thing. Some man fighting over a girl.
Well, you don't seem to be very worried about it.
I'm tired of people fighting. I wish they'd all just go away somewheres and kill each other off and have done with it.
That'd be fine as long as they don't do it in Dodge. Well, come on, Chester. Let's go over and see what it's all about.
Tacetta's a new girl, Matt. She's shy as a flower. I don't know what she's doing here anyway.
How do you know the name of the man?
Dorgan, he says. I tried to get her away from him, but I think she's too scared.
Maybe she likes him. Did you ever think of that?
I hope not. Anyway, he won't let anyone else dance with her. Those two over at the bar near Chester there. They've tried twice.
I know one of those men. The tall one. His name's Horn.
Who is he?
Yeah, he's a gunman. Pretty fast, too, so I've heard.
Well, I was over there with Tacetta last time they came up, and somehow, from the way they talked, I got the feeling they're more interested in Dorgan than her.
You mean they're trying to draw him into a fight?
That's my guess, Matt.
All right, Kitty. I'll see what I can do. Miss Tacetta?
Yes?
I'm Matt Dillon. I'd be proud if you'd dance with me.
Well, I don't think I'd better.
Now, go ahead to say it's all right. You can dance with him.
Mr. Dorgan, you told those others that I could...
Hello, Marshal. Hello, Horn.
This here is Watson.
Howdy, Marshal.
How are you? What's on your mind, Horn?
He just wanted to let you know, Marshal, if there's any trouble here, we ain't responsible.
Leave me alone, there won't be any trouble.
All we want, Marshal, is our turn with the girl here, and Dorgan's had her hogged the whole evening. And that ain't fair, and that's all. What's funny, Marshal?
You sound like a man at a church social.
I'm trying to be peaceable about it, that's all.
I've seen you when you didn't try, Horn. What are you looking for, an excuse to work this man into a gunfight?
He sure is, Marshal. I ain't going to take much more from him or Watson either.
What's the real trouble between you?
There's no trouble, Marshal. We just want to dance with that girl. That's all.
Mm-hmm. You want to tell me, Dorgan?
Nothing, Marshal, nothing.
All right.
Tacetta.
Yes, sir.
Go over there and sit with Kitty, will you?
Now, wait a minute, Marshal. Tacetta's my girl. I've been buying her drinks. She's staying right here.
Go ahead, Tacetta. Go on over with Kitty.
I don't know which one.
You just go, Tacetta. Nobody will stop you.
All right, then. Thank you for the drinks, Mr. Dorgan.
Go on, beat it.
Chester.
You got a great way of handling things is all I can say.
What is it, Mr. Dillon?
Take their guns, Chester.
Oh, no, you don't.
Shut up, Watson.
Well, you gonna let him do that?
We ain't looking for trouble. You're smarter than I figured, Horn.
Am I, Marshal?
Get him, Chester.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Your guns will be at the jail. You can pick them up in the morning when you leave town.
Leave town?
All three of you. Good night, gentlemen. Taking his gun from a man like Horn was the fastest way in the world to get him out of the saloons and off the streets and behind cover somewhere. There were too many men who might show up out of his past and suddenly make their claim on him. And Horn was the one that really mattered. Neither Dorgan or Watson looked like real gunmen. So I thought I'd been pretty smart. Till the next morning. I was just crossing the plaza when I ran into Kitty and Chester.
Matt, we've been trying to find you.
Oh, what's the matter, Kitty?
It's Tacetta. I don't know where she is.
What?
I looked in her room this morning and she'd gone. Nobody's seen her anywhere.
Oh, maybe she went out to buy some clothes or something.
Oh, she was afraid to go out alone. I always had to go with her. I just know something's happened to her.
Oh, like what?
Dorgan. He was real sweet on her, Matt, and I don't trust him at all.
Oh?
Dorgan come by the office real early, Mr. Dillon. I gave him his gun, and he vamoosed. He was in a big hurry to go someplace.
I told him to leave town this morning.
Well, you didn't tell him to take Tacetta with him.
Did they get back together last night?
Sure. Just as soon as Horn and Watson left. I couldn't stop it.
I see. Tell me, Kitty, can she ride?
Oh, no. I asked her to go out with me once.
All right. There was a stage west this morning. Go see if they got on it, will you, Chester?
All right, sir.
Kitty, if she did leave with Dorgan, maybe it's because she wanted to.
Oh, maybe. She wouldn't say anything about him last night, one way or the other. I told you I think she's afraid of him, Matt, but even if she did want to go, well, she isn't his kind, that's all.
Well, that may be, Kitty, but it's not the law's job to chaperone every girl that hits Dodge.
What if she didn't want to go, Matt? What if he forced her to?
Well, that'd be different. A whole lot different.
You bet it would.
They was on him, Mr. Dillon. The agent described him exactly. Left an hour ago, right on time.
I knew it. I knew it.
Will I get our horses, sir?
No, wait a minute, Chester. Dorgan might put up a fight, and if he does, we can't shoot around that girl.
Well, then how can you stop him, Matt?
Well, somehow I don't figure Dorgan is a really brave man. I think we can bluff him. He might try to fight two of us, but if there were more, say, maybe a dozen men... Well...
You mean we'll take a posse?
Yeah, well, this time it might just work, Chester. But I'll pick 'em. Men I can trust not to do any hasty shooting. Chester, you go round up Arnold Winters and John Kemp, Marty Walter, and Bob Gast, and I'll get the rest of them.
All right, sir.
And tell them we'll all meet at the jail in 20 minutes.
Everybody's here, Mr. Dillon.
All right, I'm coming, Chester. All right, men. All right, listen to me now. Now, I've picked you men because I know that you're steady, every one of you. Now, there's a girl on that stage, and whatever happens, we can't return fire. Is that clear? Sure. All right. I'll figure out how we're going to stop them when we get there.
Marshal.
Well, what are you doing here?
Hold it.
Marshal, me and Watson heard you needed help. Thought I told you to get out of town, Horn.
We just want to be sure you got Dorgan before we left, Marshal.
I don't need your help. And don't you be here when I get back, either one of you.
How do you like that, Watson?
All right, men. All right, let's go.
It's a-coming, Mr. Dillon.
All right, Chester. Men, spread out in a half circle. When the stage comes out of those cottonwoods, Chester and I'll ride forward and stop her. And then you close in around us.
We got it.
All right, let's go.
What's the matter, Marshal?
It's all right, Jim. I just want to talk to a couple of your passengers. You, Dorgan, come on out.
You try anything to say to be right in front of me, Marshal.
I figured that, Dorgan. Come on out anyway.
All right, to say to get out. You stand right here to say and don't move. Now, what's on your mind, Marshal?
I want to know if Taceta's here because she wants to be. That's all.
Tell him, Tacetta. Right, tell him.
Just tell me the truth, Tacetta. If you want to go with him, you may. But if he's forcing you to go, then we're here to take you back to Dodge.
You wouldn't want her death on your conscience, would you, Marshal?
Oh, no, please don't kill me. I'll tell it. I came because I wanted to. There.
That's a good answer, Tacetta.
And go on back to Dodge and leave us alone.
I guess you didn't hear the same thing I did, Dorgan.
I'm warning you,
You
Marshal.
haven't got a chance. How long do you think you can use her for cover? Now, I got 12 men here, Dorgan, and we'll follow you from here to California if necessary. Isn't that right, men? And if she should get killed, I'll just let you imagine what we'll do to you. Now, you drop your gun belt right where you are and step forward. And do it now. All right, get his gun, Chester.
Yes, sir.
All right, one of you men get rid of your guns and put Dorgan up behind you.
Mr. Dillon, what are we going to do with Tacetta? She can't ride anyway, especially in those clothes.
Well, the Bledsoe place is a couple of miles from here. Go over there and borrow their buckboard, Chester, and for your trouble, we'll let you drive her back to town.
Yes, sir. My. Well, you wait right here, Mr. Tacetta, and I'll be back in no time at all. Morning, Mr. Dillon.
Wow, Chester. What time did you get back with Tacetta last night, Chester?
Oh, now, a buckboard ain't like a horse. You can't drive it a lope all the way.
That's all right, Chester. Well, what have you got there?
Dorgan's breakfast.
You'll probably have to wake him up. He hasn't made a sound so far. Oh, there are the keys on the desk.
Yes. Mr. Dillon?
Yeah?
Come here, quick.
What? Open the cell, Chester. Hurry. You might still be alive.
I got a knife.
All right. Cut him free. I'll hold it. Now, he's been dead a long time.
Now, who'd have thought he'd go hang himself?
He didn't, Chester.
What?
There's no rope in his cell. Somebody called him over here to the window. Knocked him in the head and slipped the rope around his neck and tied him tight to the bars. This isn't suicide, it's murder.
Horn and that fellow Watson, they did it.
Well, they're the only ones I know who've been wanting him dead.
Will we go arrest him?
Yeah, they just go free again. I got no evidence the court would accept.
I'll bet those two don't think any more of strangling a man than shooting a wolf and throwing his skin over a fence.
Yeah, they're killers, Chester. But right now they got nobody to kill. Except maybe me.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, make sure you're by your radio this Monday evening. For CBS Radio's Monday evening dramatic shows, the Lux Radio Theater and Suspense are putting on two of their top shows of the season. Suspense has a new writer, William Shakespeare by name, and they're staging his wonderful tale of love, vengeance, and murder, Othello, with Richard Widmark as the star. And our Lux Radio Theater is bringing you the charming nostalgic story, Wait Till the Sun Shines Nellie, with David Wayne and Gene Peters in their original movie roles. It's a date Monday night. Suspense and the Lux Radio Theater on most of these same stations. Now the second act of Gunsmoke.
When I found out that Horn and Watson were still in Dodge, I figured that they were probably waiting for me to run them out. That they'd be glad for the excuse if I did, leaving Dorgan's murder behind them. Instead, I did nothing and I said nothing, hoping it'd sand their nerves some. Maybe drive them to a bottle and some loose talk. That night, pretending there was nothing in the world on our minds, Chester and I walked into the Texas Trail.
Sure is crowded tonight, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah.
Say, there's Tacetta. See her?
You're like a fall hog after ripe acorns, Chester.
Well, now, my gracious, it wouldn't be polite for me not to say hello, would it?
I'll see you later. That fellow who just left, is he coming back, Kitty?
He went broke. Sit down, Matt. You drinking?
No, not tonight.
Oh, expecting trouble, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Look at Chester and Tacetta there. I sure wish this place were quieter. I'd give anything to know what they're saying.
It may get noisier.
What?
Look over there. Watson just came in.
Oh. Say, he's drunk, Matt. He's real drunk.
Yeah.
He's just going to start trouble again. Look, he spotted Tacetta.
I don't see Horn.
Oh, Horn hasn't been in tonight.
I said I was going to dance with her.
You're a loco drunk, Watson. Get out of here and leave the lady alone.
What lady?
You take that back.
Matt?
Are you from Texas, mister?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Well, now, if I was from Texas, I'd certainly keep it to myself.
You're wrong, Watson. There's a lot of good, decent people in Texas.
Maybe, since you left. It's a wonder you can even get a woman like this.
Don't you be judging the people of Texas.
Matt. Hurry.
All right, get out of the way. Let me through here.
Wait a minute.
He drew on me, Mr. Dillon. I was only going to fight him. I didn't think he'd draw.
Everybody saw it, Chester. He had his gun out first.
I shot him twice. He didn't even fire. How come he didn't kill me?
Now, take it easy, Chester. Tacetta, go get him a drink, will you?
Yes, sir. Do right away.
Watson. Watson.
Little Texas fella. He shot me.
Watson. Watson, listen to me. Did you strangle Dorgan?
Dorgan. We killed him. Me and Horn. Right in jail. There it comes.
If I take Horn alive, I'll call on some of you men as witnesses to Watson's confession here. Well, a couple of you take him out back. Chester, you all right? You look peaked.
I got him a whiskey, sir, just like you said.
Drink it down, Chester.
Mr. Dillon?
Yeah.
Mr. Dillon, if he hadn't have been drunk, I couldn't have shot him.
Well, that may be, Chester. But don't forget one thing. Drunk as he was, he drew to kill you. If you'd given him another second, he would have. You had to shoot him. It was self-defense, pure and simple.
Yes, sir. That's sure true, but
Now, you stay here for a while. I'll be out in the plaza.
Tacetta, get me one more drink.
Word of the gunfight would spread fast in Dodge, and the word of the dying man's confession even faster. Wherever Horn was, I knew he'd hear about it. And since he was a gunman of an entirely different breed from men like Watson and Dorgan, it can be depended on that instead of running, he'd shoot it out with me. It was a simple matter of vanity, and there was no way to stop him. The only thing I could do was wait. Expectantly, the plaza cleared. But before Horn showed up, Chester came out of the Texas Trail and walked over to me.
Mr. Dillon?
Are you all right now, Chester?
I'm fine. But say, I just heard that Horn's gone and got himself a shotgun.
Oh, is that so?
You can't meet him like this. I'll go get you one out of the office.
No.
But, Mr. Dillon, a shotgun.
I know. But if Horn's done that, he's lost his nerve. It means he can't face me any other way.
Yeah, but you haven't got a chance against a shotgun.
Well, we'll soon find out. There he comes.
Oh. He does have a shotgun, Mr. Dillon.
All right, get off the street, Chester.
I don't like to leave.
Go on.
Yes, sir.
Evening, Marshal.
You're well armed, Horn.
Yeah, ain't I?
This is the first time, isn't it?
First time what?
You had to get behind a shotgun?
I ain't taking no chances, Marshal.
Sure. But from what I've heard, that never bothered you before.
Meaning?
You're fast enough with a 6-gun to have lived this long, Horn. You must be pretty good. But you're through now. You've lost your nerve. You're not a gunman anymore. You're just ordinary dirt common.
That's enough of that.
I could find a dozen men like you in any saloon in town. It was different before, Horn. You kind of stood out a little. Nobody's going to worry about you after this.
You think not? You think I need this shotgun?
Of course you need it. Everybody can see that.
I ain't scared of you, Marshal. I ain't scared of no man alive.
Talk's cheap.
I ain't talking. Yeah, now. got no shotgun. Now don't you tell me I'm scared.
You don't have to draw, Horn. You can still take your chances in court.
You was right, Marshal. I was scared. I ain't no more.
Look, I'm giving you a chance. Why don't you take it?
Never mind.
You all right, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah. Yeah, Chester. It's been a long day. Let's go somewhere and try and forget it.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was especially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Tom Tully, Lawrence Dobkin, Paul Dubov, and Lillian Baeff. Harley Bear is Chester, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Gunsmoke is heard by our troops overseas through the facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. You have to face facts when you talk about Korea, and the facts are that there are more than 35,000 war orphans in Korea. They not only have no parents, but they have no shelter, no warm clothing, no food. They are not responsible for their condition, and some of them can remember no other. Their government tries to help, but the best it can do is a cup or two of rice a day for each. Other Korean War refugees cannot shelter them. Often they can hardly care for their own children. Because these orphans have not had food and have been exposed to all kinds of weather, many of them have tuberculosis. They are all weak from hunger and an easy prey to disease. Yet people over there, like the representatives of CARE, the package-sending relief agency, say many of these children can be saved if they get food and clothing now. CARE has stockpiles over there. An order or contribution will send them to those most in need. Package delivery is guaranteed. To save the kids of Korea, send a contribution to your local CARE office, or to CARE New York, or CARE Los Angeles.
Some people wake up like this. And some people wake up like this.
Come on, you lazy bum. Get out of that sack.
But 9 million people prefer to wake up to music, to a breakfast symphony, a popular singer, or news. Because 9 million people have clock radios that turn themselves on in the morning. How do you like to wake up?
America now wakes up to 9 million clock radios and listens most to the CBS radio network. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
The people of Dodge City will argue their heads off on most any subject you bring up. But one thing they all agree on is the climate. They don't like it. In the fall, it's too windy and dry, and in the spring, they cuss the mud. And all through the winter, they say it's too cold and business is bad because the trails are closed. And now summer comes along, and they figure it's too hot and dusty. The town's overcrowded with trail drivers, and the flies are so bad they carry you off alive. Of course, they just talk. They don't really do anything about it. Except Chester. Sometimes Chester turns into a man of action.
Chester, what are you... By hokies, I finally got him.
Got what?
That cussed fly.
Oh, fuzz.
Well, I don't care, Mr. Dillon. I killed all of them in here except that one, and he kept pestering me continual. Smart as a fox. I couldn't lay a hand on him.
So you haul out a gun and blast a hole the size of your fist through the roof of the office, huh?
It did sort of make an opening up there, didn't it?
Oh, well, it'll be handy when the rain starts. We won't have to go outside for our drinking water.
Well, I'll get up there and fix it, Mr. Dillon. I didn't even stop to think.
No, I guess not.
I reckon it's this heat. I swear I have never seen it this hot and dry.
No, not since last summer.
Oh, it's worse, Mr. Dillon. Every pump on the plaza is dry. Only place you can water a horse is that trough back of the livery stable. I remember one summer in Newton, summer of 71 or 72, I think it was, while the heat and the bugs...
Is this Marshal's office?
I'm the marshal, son. Come on in.
And shut that doggone screen door, quick!
My name's Brian Beck, Marshal. My father and I got in town this morning.
Oh?
We brought a herd up from the Big Bend country.
Oh, Lazy B-Bar?
Yes, sir, that's our brand.
I saw some of your riders around town trying to wash the dust off of their tongues. Have a rough trip?
Yes, sir. Half the water holes are dry, fences across the trail in North Texas, but that's not what I came in about.
Oh?
The fact is, Marshal, I'm trying to hit off some trouble.
What kind of trouble, son?
Well, you see, the Colonel, my father, is a fine old man, but sometimes he just doesn't get along with people too well.
Colonel?
U.S. Cavalry, 25 years, retired.
Oh.
You see, that's the trouble, sir. He tries to treat the cowboys like an army command. They don't like that. This morning, when he paid them off, one of them warned him to go armed while he was here. Told him he was going to shoot him on sight.
Oh, which one?
Bud Stark, the range boss. Short, stout fellow with a...
Oh, yeah, I saw him in the Texas Trail a while ago.
Marshal, my father was probably fast with a gun once. He thinks he still is, but he's not. He wouldn't have a chance.
Well, what you want me to do, then, is try to keep them apart, is that it?
I reckon so.
Well, 10 to 1, it won't work. If Stark's got his temper up, he'll find a way to make his call.
Well, maybe in that case, you better tell me where I can buy a gun.
You, know how to handle one?
No, sir. I grew up back east with my mother. I guess I can learn, though.
Yeah, sure you can. But a gunfight's not exactly the place to start practicing.
He's my father, sir. I gotta do something.
Tell me something, Brian. How old are you?
18.
All right, now you listen to me. Don't go buying any gun, and don't go messing around Stark. I'll look into it and try to straighten things out. But you get this through your head, Brian. Whatever happens, you stay out of it. You understand?
First room at the head of the stairs, the clerk said. This must be it, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Reach. Don't move now.
You're Colonel Beck?
I am, sir.
My name's Dillon, U.S. Marshal here. This is my partner, Chester Proudfoot. What's the gun for? You expecting somebody else?
Well,
Bud Stark, for instance?
Who told you? Stark been talking to you?
How long are you going to be in town, Colonel?
3 or 4 days, maybe a week. Long enough to sell my herd and long enough to call that mouthy little foreman's bluff.
Why don't you just limit it to selling the herd?
I think you've been misinformed, Marshal. This man threatened me. I'm only aiming to protect myself.
Well, suppose you leave the protection to me.
By thunder, it was Brian. That's who told you. It's just like that sniveling whelp to go whining to the law.
I didn't notice any sniveling. He seemed like a pretty decent kid to me.
A milksop, Mr. Dillon, raised by a woman. Never had a boot in a stirrup before a year ago. Well, he's never had a gun in his hand.
Well, he's trying to get one in it now. He asked me where he could buy one.
Stark. He's planning to go up against Stark.
He was. He kind of figured he was protecting you.
Why, the lily-fingered young cub. Why, I'll...
You'll what? Have him court-martialed, shot at sunrise? He's your son, Colonel. He's not some soldier in a cavalry troop. Neither is Stark nor the rest of your men.
I'm not obliged to listen to this kind of talk, Marshal.
And if you go out gunning for Stark, and if you're lucky enough to live through it, I'll jail you and you'll stand trial. Now, you just sell your cattle and stay clear of Stark. Come on, Chester, let's go.
Place sure is crowded. Hot, too.
Last January, you were looking forward to this, Chester.
Oh, I must have been loco. See him anywheres, Mr. Dillon?
No, he was over there at the end of the bar earlier.
Hiya, Matt. Chester.
Well, hello, Miss Kitty.
Kitty, how do you do it? Chester's starting to melt and run down in his boots, and here you are looking as fresh and cool as the 12th of April.
It's a trick, Matt. I just stop worrying and cut out all serious thinking from the end of May until the snow starts to fly. You ought to try it, Chester.
Oh, I'm sure ready to try something, Miss Kitty.
How about a pitcher of beer?
No thanks, Kitty. I'm looking for the range boss of this Lazy Bee bar outfit. A fellow named Stark.
Oh, yeah. He's been here most of the day. Getting set to hoe, I think.
Well, that's what I want to see him about.
Well, he's over there in the alcove at one of the draw tables. And you know who's sitting in the game with him? Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth. That crooked little tin horn.
Yeah. Silk shirt, shiny boots, fancy hat and all. He hit town this morning.
Well, he'll head back out tomorrow morning. Come on, Chester.
Yes, sir.
I figure on upping it to about 4,000 before this night's over. Anybody ain't figuring on seeing the game through might as well pull out right now.
Words like that, Mr. Stark, do nothing but arouse my natural enthusiasm. I regard them as a clarion call to a battle of wits. Cut the cards.
Yeah, you better cut him, Stark.
Dillon.
And with Cottonmouth in the game, it wouldn't be a bad idea to count him.
Marshal, you are maligning a reformed man.
Or you'll have to reform in some other town, Cottonmouth. You got till tomorrow morning to get out of Dodge. And this time you stay out.
No, I just don't get what you're up to, Marshal, breaking up a friendly game of cards this way.
Stark, with Cottonmouth in it, it won't be friendly and it won't be a game.
I'll take my chances, Marshal.
All right, suit yourself. You've been warned. But before you start this friendly game, I got something to say to you.
All right, say it.
We'll take a little walk, if you don't mind.
All right, Marshal, sure. I'll be right with you, gent.
All right.
Stark, I understand you threatened Colonel Beck this morning.
Oh, he come a-crying to you, huh?
You know him better than that.
Yeah, I reckon so. Well, now, supposing I did, Marshal. Maybe I wasn't the only one making threats. Beck was going to have me strung up and horsewhipped.
Like I told the Colonel a few minutes ago, Stark, I don't stand for any grudge killings here.
There's people might call it self-defense.
I wouldn't, and I'm the one who will be calling it. If you pull that gun on Beck, it'll be a long time before you see Texas again. All right, Stark. You can go on back to your game.
Yeah.
It appears to me that's pretty hard talk for a hot day, Mr. Dillon.
Well, Chester, it's the only way I know how to handle it. Just to lay it on the line.
Yeah, and more than likely that's not enough to keep him from mixing.
Wait a minute, Chester. Look there.
What's that Beck kid? And he's wearing a gun, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, and he's heading straight for Stark. Come on.
Mr. Stark, I reckon you can draw any time now.
Crazy.
So the old man sent his cub out to get me.
He don't know nothing about this.
All right, hold it now.
What?
Brian, you get out of here. And don't draw, Stark.
Draw? What, on this mama's boy? Here, now, give me that gun, kid.
Leave me alone.
Right?
Yeah.
There. All right, now, you little smart aleck. Now, let's see if a boot in the head will teach you some sense.
Don't kick him. I told you not to kick him.
Don't you go. You had no reason to hit me, Marshal. That kid called me. You heard him.
Forget it. Now go on back to your game. All right, come on, Brian. Get up.
He wouldn't even draw. He just made a fool out of me in front of everybody.
Come on, Brian.
They'd be laughing at me all over town. They're laughing at my father, too.
Forget it.
I'll kill him, Marshal. So help me, I'm going to kill him.
Now you listen to me. Stark knocked you down. Yes, he kicked you in the head, but he could have killed you. He could have drawn and put a bullet in you before you knew what hit you. No, I told you not to buy that gun. Why did you do it?
You know why.
Sure, protecting your father, that's fine. Only you saw how far you got. So I'm telling you for the last time. Now you stay out of it and leave it to me. Now go on back to the hotel and stay there. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's your gun. Now stick it in that holster and don't pull it except to practice. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And just one thing more. Don't worry about anybody laughing. When a half-grown kid who's never had a gun in his hand stands up and calls a fighter like Stark, nobody's going to laugh. You got a lot of guts, Brian.
Well, Mr. Dillon, you think they're going to stay away from each other?
Stark and the Colonel? I don't know, Chester. About an even chance. If it holds off for a day or two, they'll probably cool down and forget about it.
Well, that kid sure was spunky this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, he's dying to have the old man respect him. Yeah. Too bad Beck's so bullheaded.
Matt!
In here, Doc. Thought it'd be cooler with the lamp out.
Well, don't bother about lighting it now. We've got a job of work between us, Matt.
Well, what do you mean?
Some of the boys just found a body lying by the horse trough behind the livery stable. Been shot in the back.
Who?
A trail driver. Name of Bud Stark.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, there's no place like home, and there's no place like your home. Don't destroy it with fires caused by careless smoking in bed, careless disposal of lighted cigarettes, or the use of inflammable cleaning fluids. 90% of fires are caused by carelessness that destroys lives and properties. Don't let it be your home, your life. Now the second act of Gunsmoke.
The livery stable is down at the east end of the plaza, across from the Dodge House. And the watering trough is out back at the edge of the corral. Stark was lying face down in the mud, and his horse was standing a few yards away with the reins trailing on the ground. Some of the boys from the railroad yard held lanterns so Doc could see to work. The flares of heat lightning were coming a little closer together. A light breeze had sprung up, but there was no smell of rain in it. The air was hot and dry.
Hold that light down just a little bit lower there. Would you, Ed? That's fine. That's fine.
It's a bad business, Mr. Dillon, shooting a man in the back that way. Must have slipped up behind him while he was sitting there on his horse waiting for it to drink.
Yeah, it looks that way. Well, as soon as Doc gets through there, Chester, you better go through his pockets, collect all of his effects for the nearest of kin.
Yes.
Well, he can get at it right now, Matt. There's nothing more I can do here.
No, Whoever did it had him pretty well centered.
All the time in the world. When you're aiming at a man's back. Probably never knew what hit him.
Well, I wish it had happened some other way than this. Any other way.
Yeah. Got any idea who did it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Doc. Well, what do you got, Chester?
Well, not much, Mr. Dillon. His gun, of course, which hasn't been fired, a jackknife and a gold watch, sack of makings and some papers, box of sulfur matches, and that's it.
Well, he was traveling light. Matt, I thought Colonel Beck paid off his boys this morning.
Yeah, he did, Doc. Stark got in a draw game with a gambler named Cottonmouth. I warned him he'd get cleaned out.
Well, he sure did. Not a cent on him, Mr. Dillon.
Well, he doesn't need any money, Chester. No.
Think we'll have any trouble, Mr. Dillon?
The odds are against it.
Who is it?
The Marshal. Open up.
Oh, I was about asleep, Mr. Dillon. I couldn't figure who was knocking.
Where's your gun, Brian?
What's over there on the bureau? What do you want it for?
Been doing some shooting, son?
Yes, sir. I was following your advice. I was over in the river bottom practicing. Drawing, mostly. Too dark to shoot at anything. I fired a couple of times, though.
Pretty good shooting, Brian, to be as dark as it was. One of the shots caught him right in the center of the back.
What are you talking about?
Murder, son. That's what we always call it when it's in the back.
Well, I haven't killed anybody. I haven't been out of this hotel since 9 o'clock.
Got a witness to that?
No, sir. The only one would be my father, and he's been gone somewhere all evening. But I'm telling the truth, Mr. Dillon.
Well...
Who was it, sir? Who got killed?
Yes, who was it, Marshal? I'd like to know myself.
If you've been out around the town, you must have heard it by now, Colonel.
Well, I figured I'd better stay clear of things. I walked out along the railroad, watched the lightning. Who was killed?
Bud Stark.
Bud Stark?
He was shot in the back about a half hour ago over at the watering trough behind the livery stable. Well, Brian, I guess we better be getting along.
Just a minute now. What makes you think Brian had anything to do with it?
The facts, Colonel. He bought himself a gun this afternoon, called Stark in the Texas Trail about 4 o'clock and got knocked down and kicked in the head.
Brian, is that the truth?
Yes, sir.
He swore then he'd killed Stark, and about 8 hours later, Stark's found dead.
Wow.
It adds up, Colonel. I wish it didn't, but it's too late now to wish. That's why I told him to stay out of it. Told you both to stay out of it.
Went out and bought a gun. Didn't say a word. Stood up to Bud Stark. Why, Brian? Why did you do it?
Well, I figured maybe you'd think different of me, sir. I mean, if I showed you I could, well, pitch in and help when you needed it. Stand up and face things.
Marshal, what would you say if I told you you're after the wrong Beck?
Are you telling me?
Yes. I killed Stark myself.
Father.
Well, I'd say you're making a nice effort, Colonel. But you should have learned to appreciate the boy sooner. It's a little late now.
You're making a mistake, Marshal.
Father, you're wasting your breath. The Marshal's right. There's no use trying to lie. Now, I killed him. I'm ready any time, Mr. Dillon.
All right, let's go.
Matt, I'm buying.
No, I guess not. Thanks, Doc.
Might say this is on that fellow Stark. It'll come out of my coroner's fee.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh, I don't see what you got to be so glum about, Matt. An hour after a killing, and you've got the killer locked up tight and snug in jail. Oh, relax. Your job's over.
Yeah, I guess so. I sure wish it had been anybody else but that kid, though. I liked him. Figured he was all right. And then he... In the back, Doc.
Well, he's only a young'un. You can't blame him too much.
I got him bedded down for the night, Mr. Dillon. Put him in the corner cell. It's a little cooler back there.
Oh, thanks, Chester.
Doc, did you ever in all your born days see a spell of heat as bad as this?
Never did. It's a corker. Well, I thought earlier we might get a drop to a rain or something.
Heat lightning, Doc, just heat lightning.
I hear you settled that Stark thing in a hurry, Matt.
Yeah, I've got the Beck kid locked up, Kitty.
I'm sorry it was him, Matt. I guess he sort of disappointed you, huh?
Yeah, a man can be wrong, Kitty.
Well, it's been great for business. Everybody in town's been crowding in. They want to hear all about it and take a look at the chair Stark was sitting in before he pulled out of that poker game.
Well, I guess that poker game was half to blame for it. If it had been honest, Stark would have had enough in his poke to carry him through the night, instead of winding up broke before midnight.
He wasn't broke, Matt. He left here with $4,000.
He what?
Sure. That's why he broke up the game and pulled out. When he'd made what he said he'd make, he quit. Cottonmouth almost had a stroke. Most of it was his money.
But Stark didn't have a cent on him when we found him. He was... Kitty's Cottonmouth still here?
Yeah, he's back over there in the same game. He went out to eat, but he
Chester.
came...
Yes, sir.
Come on.
You think he might have, Mr. Dillon?
Maybe.
Face makes for sociability. Gold is still a cheap commodity, and you can't carry it off in your pocket. My bet's in, so let's put up a shutter.
That's exactly the way I look at it, Cottonmouth.
Dillon. Well, I still got till morning. That's what you said.
Did I? How's your luck running?
Oh, not too bad. I've had a few good hands.
Better than they were when Stark was in the game, huh?
Oh, we couldn't touch him. Took $4,000 off the table. He was pretty lucky.
Not too lucky. He's dead.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad. I figured that kid would get him. That's the trouble with a green kid like that. They don't have any sense. Can't tell what they'll do.
Yeah, sure. Where were you when Stark was shot?
Well, I was over at Delmonico's getting a bite to eat.
How do you know you were?
What?
Nobody seems to know exactly when it happened. How do you know where you were?
Well, I was there about when it must have happened. Either there or back here in the game again.
You weren't near the livery stable?
Marshal, I know you don't like me, but that's no reason to try hanging a thing like this on a man.
Were you over at the stable, Cottonmouth?
No, I wasn't anywhere except where I told you. Straight up to Delmonico's and straight back here.
I see. And where'd you get the mud on your boot heels?
What do you mean?
Every pump in the plaza's been dry for days. Dust 6 inches thick. There's only one mud puddle in town at that horse trough back of the stable where Stark was killed. You couldn't stand to see that money get away, could you?
No. Look, I tell you, Marshal, you're just...
Cottonmouth, you're under arrest.
Look out, Mr. Dillon!
You made a mistake, Cottonmouth.
No, Marshal. You did. I robbed him, but I didn't kill him. I was going to. I followed him, but he was dead when I found him.
What's the point of lying now?
I'm not lying, Marshal. It's the truth. He's dead, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah.
I reckon the boy will be mighty glad to get out of that cell.
Yeah, and I'll be glad to let him out, Chester.
He's a good boy. Trying to cover for his father and all.
Yeah. He'll make out all right. When he calms down a little.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, Chester.
What is it, Mr. Dillon?
Listen.
Say, that's coming from the back of the jail.
Yeah, come on. Quiet Sure, for the getaway. Colonel's trying to pry him out of jail. You're going to a lot of work for nothing, Colonel.
Marshal, don't shoot.
I'm not going to shoot, Colonel.
I couldn't let him down. Even if he did murder Bud Stark.
It's all right, Colonel. Everything's all right.
It was his last chance. I'm sorry, Brian. You'll have to face it out.
Listen to me, Colonel.
No use to lie anymore, Marshal. I saw him.
What?
I was out walking along the railroad like I told you. I saw Brian come up behind Stark and shoot him.
No.
I can't admire a man doing that. But he's my son. I tried to protect him. I've done what I can. Now they'll hang him.
Is this true, Colonel?
He's not a bad boy. He was just trying to help me. Just trying to help me.
I guess it is, Chester.
Yes, sir. But what about Cottonmouth?
It looks like Cottonmouth wasn't lying after all.
And he got himself killed for nothing.
Well, he tried to kill me. And he would have killed Stark.
Too bad he didn't beat Brian to it.
Yeah.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin, Sam Edwards, Joe Duvall, and Lou Krugman. Parley Bear is Chester, Georgia Ellis is Kitty, and Howard McNear is Doc. Gunsmoke has been selected by the Armed Forces Radio Service to be heard by our troops overseas. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
Dodge hasn't changed much I can see, Mr. Dillon.
We only been gone a week, Chester.
Seems like a year to me.
Hard ride now and then won't hurt you.
It ain't the riding so much, it's the shooting that unnerves a man.
Yeah, that reminds me. I think I'll stop at the store here. Need some ammunition. Oh, look. Take my horse out of the stable, will you, huh?
All right. I'll see you at the office.
Good.
Marshal Dillon, it's certainly good to see you back.
Well, thank you, Mr. Green.
Yes, sir. We've missed you around here.
Well, that's fine. I'd like a couple of boxes of 45s.
Oh, you're loading up, too. I guess you've already heard.
What?
Yes, sir. I sold more ammunition the last couple of days than I usually do in a month. I'm nearly out. There's the last box of 45s I've got. I'd have saved more for you if I'd have known, Marshal. After all, you're going to be sort of out front in this business.
Mr. Green, what are you talking about?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
About the Indians.
Indians?
The Pawnees. They're going to attack tomorrow. This is the last day we've got to get ready for them. That's why everybody's been hoping you'd be back in time. We have to get organized, Marshal.
Where are they, Mr. Green?
Who?
The Pawnees.
Oh, they're out on the prairie somewhere, I guess. Now, what are your plans, Marshal?
Oh, I don't have any plans.
All righty. When you decide what to do, let me know. I'll do my share of the fighting, you know that. You can count on me. We've got women and children in Dodge.
May I ask one question, Mr. Green?
Certainly.
How do you know these Pawnees are going to attack Dodge? And how do you know they're going to attack tomorrow?
Well, everybody knows about it, Marshal. That's why, like I said, they've all been buying up ammunition, getting ready.
But who told them about the Indians?
I don't know, Marshal. It's general knowledge. Just ask anybody.
Is the whole town as jittery as you are?
I'm not jittery. Marshal, this is a serious matter. Those Indians could wipe out Dodge if there's enough of them.
Yeah, sure. How many are there, Mr. Green?
Well, I don't know how many, Marshal. Good-sized war party, I imagine.
Has anybody seen them?
Oh, no, Marshal. They haven't seen yet. It's tomorrow they're coming.
Oh. I'll put the 45s on my bill, Mr. Green.
You let me know when you get your plans made, Marshal. You can count on me. I'll tell everybody you're back, and we'll have a meeting.
No. You wait till you hear from me, Mr. Green. Hello, Doc.
Oh, hi, Matt. I saw Chester riding up Front Street, so I come down to welcome you home.
I gave our horse a feed of grain, Mr. Dillon. Figured they'd earned it.
Oh, good. Doc, I've been talking to Mr. Green down the street.
Yeah?
Has he gone crazy or what?
Oh, he must have told you about the Indians.
Indians?
Oh, the whole town's been talking about them, Matt. Pawnees are on the warpath, they say. And they're going to attack Dodge. Tomorrow, I believe it is.
Good heavens, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, now, don't you start it, Chester. When did all this talk begin, Doc?
A couple of days ago. Oh, everybody's been pretty excited. Especially Green and Hank Risling at the Dodge house. Oh, they sure been hoping you'd get back in time to take charge of everything.
Well, what do we do, Mr. Dillon?
Nothing, Chester.
Well, everybody seems pretty sure about it, Matt. They'll expect you to do something.
Who started all this talk, Doc?
Well, I haven't heard anybody mention that.
Some drunk, probably, or some greenhorn. The rumor spreads, and pretty soon everybody takes it for a fact, and then a panic begins.
Well, there might be Indians, Matt.
Has anybody seen them or any sign of them?
Well, you're going to have a hard time talking people out of it.
Maybe. But first, I got to find out how all this nonsense started. Chester, you go ask Mr. Hightower what he knows, huh? He's got good ears.
All right, sir.
I'll see what I can find out in the saloons, and we'll meet back here, huh?
Yes, sir.
Matt!
Hello, Kitty.
You go away for a whole week and you come back with nothing but a big frown. What are you on the prod about?
People.
Oh, that.
How come you're not armed, Kitty?
Armed?
You're just going to let the Pawnees ride off with you? Aren't you going to struggle a little?
Kind of exciting, isn't it, Matt?
You don't seem very worried.
Why should I be? Dodge is full of heroes these days.
Kitty, maybe I never gave you enough credit.
For what?
You got brains, too.
Don't be nasty. You need a drink, beer?
No, thanks.
Seen him take a long knife and...
Who's the old man at the bar there? The long one with the long hair.
He's a sight, isn't he? You don't very often see men dressed in buckskin anymore. His name's Tewksbury.
He must be 80 years old.
Yeah, been half that since he's had a bath.
Man his age has seen a lot of country, Kitty.
Never mind him. What are you going to do about the Indians, Matt?
The only thing I can do, try to keep the good citizens of Dodge from getting all triggered up and shooting each other for Pawnees tonight and tomorrow.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'd like to know who started all this, for one thing. I think I'll have a talk with Sam there. Bartenders generally know things.
Are Pawnee braves as handsome as they say, Matt?
You'd be surprised if they really did raid this place, wouldn't you?
Maybe. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Well, I'll see you later, Kitty.
Sure, man.
Sam.
Hello, Marshal Dillon. Welcome home.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
What's your pleasure?
Nothing right now. Sam, do you know who started all this Indian raid talk?
I don't know who started it, Marshal, but everybody's sure all worked up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find out why.
Mr. Green and Hank Risling have been wanting to get organized. They'll be mighty happy you're back.
Marshal, I heard Sam say your name. Mine's Tewksbury.
How do you do, Mr.
I want to offer my services, Marshal.
Your services? But what for?
There ain't nothing I don't know about Indians, Marshal. Why, I introduced Kit Carson to his first Patsy over in New Mexico.
Oh?
And if it hadn't been for me, John C. Fremont would never got back from the Des Moines River in 42. It was Arapahoes that time. Inside and out, Marshal. Backwards and forwards. Dead and alive and chiefs and brave squaws and papooses, and I know 'em all.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Tewksbury, but I don't think we've got
You
anything to
can't
worry
trust
about.
an Indian, Marshal, any more than you can trust a white man. They got sharp tongues and evil ways, and they're cruel and ungrateful.
Buy him a drink,
and cruel.
Marshal. He usually shuts up at least while he's drinking it.
Yeah, all right, Sam, give him a beer.
Well, I thank you, Marshal, but I never drink beer.
Oh, you don't?
I will, however, take a little drink of straight whiskey to hold in my mouth and sweeten my tobacco. Yeah.
Well, you heard him, Sam.
You old devil.
Old devil, am I? Well, you'll be grateful I'm here when them ponies come screaming out of the dawn. Do you lift hair, Marshal, or do you fight like a white man?
Well, I don't believe I ever scalped anybody.
The Indians got it all over you. Let them fierce, them ponies, and don't ever let them take you alive. Why, I've seen them spread eagle a man, and
Here's your whiskey,
And they
old
go-
man. Better drink it before it gets cold.
thank you. It's not bad whiskey. What there was over me.
Grateful, ain't he, Marshal?
Now you let me know when you need me, Marshal. I'll show you how to fight Indians. Now you attack them first. You see, they're
Mr.
crazy
Tewksbury.
wild. That's what they are.
Mr. Tewksbury, where did you hear about this Pawnee raid?
Hear about it, but everybody's heard about it. They've all been warned. Lock the women and children in the church, Marshal, and leave them with enough guns to shoot themselves if worse comes to worse. There may not be enough real Indian fighters around here to hold off them bloodthirsty savages very long.
Who told you about the raid, Mr.
It's common
Tewksbury?
knowledge, Marshal. Common knowledge. When's the meeting?
Well, I don't know, but I expect that'll soon be common knowledge, too. Goodbye. So long, Sam. Here's for the whiskey.
Thanks, Marshal. See you later.
Mr. Hightower didn't know anything, Mr. Dillon, except there will be an attack tomorrow. What'd you find out?
Well, I went to all the saloons, Chester, but all they had was the same story. Some wilder than others, especially an old man called Tewksbury. He seems bloodthirstier than anybody.
I never heard of him.
No, he's a stranger here. Ah, look what's coming across the street.
I guess this is the organizing committee, huh?
Yeah.
Who is that pioneer they got with him?
That's old Tewksbury I told you about. He's a little touched in the head, I'm afraid.
Well, here they are.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Now, Marshal, there isn't much time left, and we've got to get Dodge organized. Now, Hank Risling here and I, we've worked out a tentative plan, which we propose
Just a minute, Mr. Green. There's something I want to ask before you go on.
Yes, Marshal.
I'd like to know which one of you men heard about these Indians first.
Me? Well, I don't see that it matters which
All right.
heard about it.
All right. Then let's say the rumor just got started somehow, okay?
Pretty big for just a rumor, Marshal. Well, my wife's nearly crazy with fear. All the women are. That's why we got to do something. Get things organized. People will feel better then.
You know what panic is, Risling? It's fear, all right, but a man can be afraid and still think. But when he gets panicked, he stops thinking. Like all of you right now. You're acting like cattle in a stampede.
That's pretty strong talk,
Is it?
Marshal.
Is it? Then I'll point out something else to you. You're willing to believe the Pawnees are on the warpath, and you don't even know who reported it. And on top of that, you're willing to believe they're going to attack tomorrow.
Well, that's what they say, Marshal.
And it's your job as the law here to do something about it.
Yes.
If you don't help us now, the blood will be on your head.
Blood? In Pawnees are the bloodiest devils in the whole Indian nation. They're mean. They're downright mean. I know them. I'll show you how to fight them. We'll ride out after them. That's
Tewksbury.
what. Well, after them first.
Tewksbury, let me ask you something.
I'm offering my services, Marshal, same as I did with John.
Well, listen to me. The Pawnees are attacking tomorrow. Is that right?
At dawn, Marshal. They always attack at dawn. If they die at night, you see, their spirit wanders. They got to die.
Yeah, I know. But there's something else about Indians I want to ask.
I know everything there is to know about Indians.
Then did you ever hear of Indians telling anybody just when they were going to attack?
They're just like snakes. They never tell nobody nothing. It's just, whoosh, and there you are with an arrow right in your throat.
Then how come everybody in Dodge knows when these Pawnees are coming? Now, answer me straight, Tewksbury.
Well, yeah, Marshal, it's just, somebody must have found out.
The only person who'd know would be an Indian. Well, gentlemen, have there been some Pawnee warriors in town lately getting drunk at the Alapraganza and talking when they shouldn't? Well, have there?
No. No, the marshal makes sense, man. It sure don't sound right somehow.
No, it sure don't. Yeah, but if you stop to think about it...
Tewksbury, when did you hit Dodge?
A while ago, Marshal.
When?
I don't know when. I don't keep track of time. But the Indians do, though. Oh, they know just how many moons...
Oh, shut up, Tewksbury. I don't want to hear any more about Indians out of you. And if you go on talking around Dodge, I'll throw you in jail and you can do your spotting there.
Marshal, he's an old man. You shouldn't ought to treat him like
I've got an idea he's the one who started this whole thing with his wild talk, and you men have made fools of yourself listening to him. Now go on home and calm down your womenfolk and forget it. Good night, gentlemen. Yeah, who is it?
Chester, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, Chester. Well, come in, Chester.
Say, you're all dressed.
Yeah, I slept with my clothes on. I figured there might be trouble yet.
There is. That's what I come to tell you.
Well, then tell me.
It's a fire, Mr. Dillon, at the edge of town, that old rooming house of Ari Danvers.
A fire? How bad is it?
The house is going, but that ain't the worst. They found some arrows nearby.
What?
It's the Pawnees.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, tonight's free and easy Saturday night country style on CBS Radio features the Old Kentucky Barn Dance and the WWVA Wheeling Jamboree. It's Saturday night country style later tonight on most of these same CBS radio stations. Now the second act of Gunsmoke.
The rooming house of Ira Danvers stood at the edge of town. It wasn't much more than a jerry-built shack patronized by a few drunks and an occasional cowboy who had lost his pay at the games. By the time we got there, it had burned to the ground, and a small crowd had gathered. 2 unidentified men had died in the fire, probably too drunk to save themselves. It was the owner, Danvers, who had discovered the arrows.
Look at them, Marshal. I found them sticking in the ground yonder.
Yeah. Well, they're Pawnee, all right.
And devils stood out there somewhere and fired the place with burning arrows, I figure, and just shot these in to let us know who did it.
Well, that could be Danvers, but why would they set fire to only one house?
What are you men waiting for? Those Indians could ride in on us any minute.
Some of you men get out there and stand guard. And get some horses.
Now, hold it, you two. Let's don't get all excited. It's still dark, and no Indian's going to attack in the dark. You know that.
Look, what about those arrows, Marshal? Ain't that proof enough?
It's an hour till daylight, Mr. Green. Nothing's going to happen till then.
We've listened to you long enough, Marshal. We've got women to protect. Riesling, you come over here, and the rest of you men. We'll run this fight ourselves.
Chester.
Yes, sir.
See old Tewksbury over there at the edge of the crowd?
Yes, sir. He ain't talking so much tonight, is he?
Drift back in the dark where he can't see you. And if he leaves here, let me know at once, huh?
All right, sir.
What do you make of it, Marshal?
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about, Sam. What are you doing here, Kitty?
Sam promised to wake me up when the action started. So he did.
Well, there's been a fire and 2 men died. The action's over. Now go back to bed.
Don't take it out on me, Matt. I didn't start this Indian scare.
No, I'm sorry, Kitty, but this is no place for a woman.
Where is a good place for
Oh,
a
now
woman?
don't start that.
What are they doing over there, Marshal?
Green and Riesling are organizing the defense of Dodge, Sam.
They found some arrows, I hear.
Yeah, they did. Pawnee arrows.
And they are going to attack. They're right out there in the dark somewhere.
No, I don't think so, Sam. But you go look if you want.
Sam, come on over here. We need you, too.
That's Green. He's calling me.
Now, then you better go.
Sure. I'll go.
I'll go with you, Sam. I want to see what's doing.
What? Oh, where is he, Chester?
He drifted off behind that next shack.
Well, let's follow him. Come on. Were you close enough to see if he's armed?
No, sir. I couldn't tell. It's too dark.
No. Look quiet now.
I don't see it.
No, neither do I. Now, hold up a minute. Maybe we can hear him. Now let's go on.
Hey, something moved right over there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Look, he's lighting a fire.
Yeah, there he goes. You put out the fire, Chester. I'll catch him.
Yes.
All right, Tewksbury, I've got you.
Don't shoot me now.
All right, get your hands in the air.
I ain't armed.
What do you call this Bowie knife? All right, put your hands down. Well, you've been pretty talkative till tonight, Tewksbury. You want to tell me what this is all about?
You go eat dirt.
Where did you get those Pawnee arrows you planted at Danvers' place?
Them Pawnees, they got sharp tongues and evil ways. They're cruel and ungrateful.
Tewksbury, what do you really know about the Pawnees?
Oh, I know 'em. I know 'em. You men go kill 'em. You write 'em down.
Why, Tewksbury? Why do you want them killed?
They're savage devils. They treat people mean.
Why do you say that? What did they do to you?
Let's go drink some whiskey.
Tewksbury, 2 men died in that fire you set at Ira Danvers. Do you realize that?
White men, let 'em die. You can't trust them.
I don't think you understand. You killed 2 men tonight, Tewksbury.
Been a long time since I had any whiskey. Years.
Are you drunk now?
No. I'm tired. I'm awful tired. Tired and lonely. I want to lay down. Make camp.
Yeah. Come along, old man. I'll show you a bed. When the citizens of Dodge found out about Tewksbury, they were at first ashamed of their panic. Then, because of their shame, they wanted to lynch him. But they didn't. And pretty soon they forgot about him. A week passed, and the old man never said a word. I didn't know who he was or where he came from. And then one day, an Indian woman rode into town and found her way to the jail. She was past 40, but still handsome. And she carried herself with the instinctive pride of her people, the Pawnees.
this the jail?
Yes, it is.
You are the marshal?
That's right. What can I do for you?
Word has been brought that you have an old man here.
Tewksbury?
Yes. I have come for him.
What?
I am his daughter, Marshal.
Oh, I see. Well, will you sit down?
Thank you.
So Tewksbury married a Pawnee, huh?
Many years ago. My mother is dead.
Yeah. Your father taught you English, huh?
Yes. But I have lived among white people. Not for long. I like my people better.
Of course.
I think my father does, too. He has lived with us many years.
Tell me, what was he doing in Dodge?
He is old. So old he is like a child. He ran away one night in anger.
Why?
Our tribe is peaceful, Marshal. We have given up war. But sometimes the young men find it difficult not to fight. My father made some whiskey. He was giving it to the young men, telling them they should kill white people.
And he got caught at it.
Yes. The chiefs held council. They made very strong talk. My father grew angry. He say he will destroy them. Marshal, he is old. Thoughts are no longer clear in his head.
Yes, I understand.
He has lived long, seen many things. He does not like being old. He cannot understand why life is peaceful with us.
Well, he sure stirred up a lot of trouble here.
A hunter told us the story. My father will be more closely watched now. Because he has served the tribe well in the past, chiefs will send you horses.
Horses?
To let him come back.
Oh, his fine.
His fine, yes. I forgot the word.
Well, it's not as simple as that. You see, 2 men died in that fire your father set. I'm afraid he'll have to stand trial.
Trial? Oh, your counsel.
Yes. It'll be in a few days now, but I've got to warn you that it might not go well with him.
2 men die. I understand, Marshal. I wait.
Look, would you be willing to come to the trial to talk for your father?
A squaw?
Well, we allow women to talk at our trials.
Then I will be there.
Good. Now I think your father'd like to see you. Come. The trial lasted 1 day. I don't think Tewksbury knew what it was all about, or even cared. After seeing his daughter, he started talking again. But in Pawnee. Never said a word in English, or even acknowledged it when he was spoken to. His daughter took the stand, and shortly after, impressed by her courage and honest dignity, the judge released Tewksbury to her custody. Outside, I said goodbye, and I watched him ride off into the prairie, both mounted on her pony. The old man chattering like a bird, happy to be going home. No longer lonely.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were John Daner and Lawrence Dobkin, with James Nusser, Vic Perrin, and Lillian Bayef. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Gunsmoke has been selected by the Armed Forces Radio Service to be heard by our troops overseas. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke.
Go with CBS Radio.
CBS goes wherever you go, 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 go.
Go with CBS Radio.
That's where you find your very favorite shows.
Everyone knows you'll get the best on CBS.
Go, 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 radio.
George Walsh speaking. America now listens to 110 million radio sets and listens most to the CBS Radio Network.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke.
Gunsmoke, the story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. Say, if there ever was a cereal designed to boost a family's breakfast morale, it's new Sugar Crinkles. Why, that sugar rice treat that's just right sweet makes breakfast more fun than a circus. Come breakfast time, just pour on milk, and you've got a breakfast main dish as you like it. Those golden nuggets of sugar-coated rice we call Sugar Crinkles are really special. Not too sweet, the way some sugar-coated cereals seem to be, and not like others that don't seem sweet enough. Sugar Crinkles really are the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet. And whether you eat them from the bowl for breakfast, from the pack as a snack, or both ways, you love Sugar Crinkles. Try 'em soon. And now, Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad.
Hand me that bottle, Zach. Been a long, dusty trail up from Texas. I don't care to ride into Dodge sober.
Be on that. Now, don't kill it. I come up the same trail you did. I'm just as dry.
I hope I never see another moss-horn steer. I'm going to settle down and be a bartender or something easy like that.
Tomorrow you'll wish you was back trailing cattle. You wish you never seen Dodge. Hey, come on, my turn on that bottle.
So by tomorrow, maybe there won't be no Dodge. Maybe we'll have torn it plumb apart.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, here's a cougar howl tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, that look yonder. What? That there's Alafraganger. Let's start with it.
Tell them we're here, Zach. Show them how we live in Texas.
Hold it there. All right, hold it there.
Put a bullet through his hat, Jack.
Shoot his heels away.
Get down off those horses.
Sure, I'll get down, mister. That's what I come here for. All the way from Texas.
You're welcome here. But don't get any notions about shooting up this town.
Who are you, anyway?
I'm a U.S. Marshal, and I'll take your gun until you're sober enough to carry it again.
Nobody takes my gun.
All right, then ride back to camp.
Don't let him buffalo you, Zach.
He won't. Mister, I'm staying. Me and my gun. And there'll be a marshal for breakfast if you try to stop me.
All right, I won't.
I'm gonna kill you for doing that.
That was awful close, Mr. Dillon. I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, another drunken cowboy with more fire than sense.
Well, you had to kill him.
Yeah. Take his gun, Chester.
Yes, sir. Give me that. Don't shoot me. No, nobody ain't gonna shoot you, mister.
Get on your feet.
Yeah, come on, get it.
Oh. Busted my head.
You'll be all right. But your friend tried to shoot me. He's dead.
You killed him.
To keep him from killing me.
There'd be trouble about this, Marshal.
No. Don't you get anything like that started.
Oh, not me. His brother, Howard Bulow. He's out the camp. I know him, Marshal. He'd come after you.
All right, I'll be here.
It won't be like that. Howard wouldn't face no gunfighter. He'd shoot you in the back or from alley at night. I know him, Marshal. It'll happen.
You want to bury your friend here or take him back to camp?
I'll take him back to camp.
All right, we'll help you tie him across his horse. We can use his rope, Chester.
Yes, sir.
There's more coffee here, Matt.
No, thanks, Kitty.
Can't say I blame you. You'd think a restaurant like Delmonico's could at least make good coffee.
I never saw a woman yet who didn't find fault with everybody's cooking but her own.
Women have more taste than men. That's all.
Sure. More arguments, too.
Matt.
Yeah.
That man you had to shoot today, his brother. Is that what's on your mind?
Yeah, I suppose.
I've been thinking. You never seen him. If he does ride into town, you won't be able to recognize him, will you?
Well, let's say you'll probably be the first man who tries to shoot me in the back.
Oh, Matt.
Now, don't worry about it. It's been tried before. I'm still around.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Sure.
Front Street's not very crowded tonight.
That's early. Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? What is it?
That man leaning up against the post up there. Wait till he turns his head. I want to get a look at him.
Someone you're after, Matt?
Yeah, there. Yeah. No, it's someone who's after me. Bulow's brother.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Sure enough to ask him anyway. You stay here.
All right.
You looking for me, Bulow? Your name is Bulow, isn't it?
Oh. I'll bet you're him. I'll bet you're the marshal.
I am. I'll take your gun now.
Well, take it.
All right.
That won't stop me.
You'll get another gun and shoot me in the back, is that it?
Any way I can, Marshal.
Look, Bulow, your brother tried to kill me, and he'd have done it if I hadn't stopped him.
Ain't nobody kills a Bulow and gets by with it. I don't care what he done.
Well, maybe you need a few days to think it over. Maybe that'll help.
I ain't got a few days.
You have now. Turn around and walk straight ahead of me, Bulow. You're going to jail for a while.
No, I ain't done nothing.
Turn around. Get moving.
Marshal.
What can I do for you?
My name's Will Jacklin. I'm boss of the drag R herd. We're holding up river. I come for Howard Bulow.
Oh? I see.
Well, turn him loose.
No, I can't turn him loose.
He didn't do a thing last night. He was just standing on the street the way I heard it.
He threatened to shoot me in the back, and he says he's still going to do it.
You killed his brother, didn't you?
In self-defense.
Don't matter. You'll have to look out for yourself. But none of my men's gonna lay in a Kansas jail when he ain't done nothing.
None of your men's gonna walk free waiting to put a bullet in my back, either.
I got 8 men outside, Marshal. I got 10 more with the cattle. We come a long way. We had a hard drive. We're all Texans, and no Dodge City marshal's gonna rub our nose in dirt.
Nobody's trying to, Jacqueline.
Fine thing they hire men like you to kill cowboys on a little spree.
You call shooting me a little spree?
You could have crippled him up.
I wish that were true, but I couldn't take the chance. Another shot and he'd kill me.
Talking's a waste of time. I want Bulow out of here.
I'll do this. I'll turn him over to you when you've sold your herd and are headed back to Texas, if you promise to keep him with you.
I want him now.
Not as long as he's set on killing me.
18 men I got, Marshal. Not counting myself. 14 of us will be back tonight, and we'll get him.
Jacqueline, don't try it.
And after we get him, we'll really shoot your town up. You people have mistreated the last Texas cowboy. You're going to. Tonight, Marshal.
Sure you won't have a beer, Matt? I'll even buy you one. Do you good?
I can't be drinking now, Doc.
Oh, Matt, I don't think they'll ride in like that tonight. Those cowboys always talk big.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe they're just full of vinegar after the long drive they've had, huh? Now they want to hoop and holler something.
Bulow's full of more than vinegar, Doc.
You think so? A tooth for a tooth, huh? An eye for an eye. Oh, my, the world's got its evil ways, all right.
Marshal Dillon. Marshal Dillon. Hello, Doc.
Oh, hello, Rising.
What are you going to do about those Texans, Marshal?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Reisling. I haven't given it much thought.
Well, you better start thinking, Marshal. I heard that, Jacqueline, right in here this morning. He means what he says, that man.
What did he say?
They're going to destroy Dodge. That's what he said. Him and all those wild Texans he's got.
Mr. Reisling, the man I got in jail aims to shoot me from ambush if I turn him loose.
But I can't help that, Marshal.
Well, I can. And he's staying where he is until he comes to his senses.
But what about the rest of us? It's all right for you to save your own skin, but what about us? They'll shoot up the town and maybe burn my hotel down.
Oh, now, don't get all excited, Mr. Reisling. It won't help matters any. Look, why don't you just forget about it? Jacqueline may never show up at all.
Oh, that's what I come to tell you.
What?
Frank Paris rode by the Drag R camp a little while ago, and he says those men were just about to leave for Dodge. That means they'll be here any minute. Now, what are you going to do?
If your family is getting weary of the same old breakfast cereal every morning, time to retire it and introduce him to New Sugar Crinkles. Say, New Sugar Crinkles is the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet. And I'm here to tell you, Sugar Crinkles make breakfast more fun than a circus. Golden crisp nuggets of sugar-coated rice, and every nugget in your breakfast bowl just right sweet. Forget your experience with sugar-coated cereals that seem too sweet, and with others that don't seem sweet enough. Treat yourself and your favorite family to New Sugar Crinkles at breakfast time and at snack time, too.
For your breakfast or a snack, you love Sugar Crinkles. Sugar Crinkles can't be beat. Sugar ice cream that's just right sweet.
With milk for the breakfast joy.
As a snack from the pack, oh boy! Can't be beat, just right sweet. Sugar Crinkles, good
to eat.
Now back to Gunsmoke.
I left the Yellow Braganza and walked over to the jail to wait for Jacqueline and his mob of cowboys. There, I tried to have a talk with Bulow. But the only response I could get out of him was the same. He was going to kill me the first chance he got. Well, maybe Doc was right. Maybe the hard life of the cattle trail did drive men a little mad. Anyway, it was a poor choice they'd given me. And I didn't like it.
You'll be wanting a shotgun, won't you, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, thanks, Chester.
Here you are.
Chester. You, don't have to get mixed up in this, you know.
I know that. My. I think I'm going to take a shotgun, too.
Okay. All right, let's wait outside.
Yes, sir.
About 10 feet apart, huh?
All right, sir. There they come, Mr. Dillon. All of them.
Yeah.
Here it is, man.
Hello, Marshal. You're acting like a fool, Jacqueline.
We'll see about that.
You make trouble here, and the law will be after you wherever you go.
I don't worry none about no law. I was raised plumb free. We all were.
Yeah, sure you were. But that doesn't leave you free to form a mob, raid a jail, shoot up a town. What's the matter with you men?
What's the matter with you? You put an innocent man in jail.
Any man who wants to kill somebody isn't very innocent, Jacqueline. Do you have to wait till he does it?
I don't have to wait for nothing. Marshal, we've come for Bulow.
Let them have him, Marshal. Turn him loose. Hurry.
You keep out of this, Reisling.
He's right, Marshal. You let him go peaceable and we'll leave town. But if you make us fight, we'll go right on fighting.
Now, you heard him. He means it. Now, you do it.
Shut up, Reisling. Jacqueline, this is a shotgun I'm holding. The first move you or any of your men make, I'll cut you in two with it.
Maybe. But we're too many. You can't kill us all. You'll die, and so will your friend there. That right, men? Texas men ain't afraid to die, Marshal. But they ain't gonna get trumped on. I'm through talking, Marshal. Get set, men. And when you finish him, go rip this town wide open. Do it for me.
Chester.
Yes, sir.
Go get Bulow.
All right.
Oh, thank heaven.
You used your head, Marshal. You and I'd both been dead if you hadn't.
I'm not doing it because of you or me, Jacqueline. I'm doing it because too many other men would have died.
Well, it don't matter, as long as you turn him loose. Howdy, Texas.
All right, bring him over here, Chester.
Well, I knew you couldn't keep me long, Marshal.
And you were right, Bulow.
You shouldn't have locked me up at all.
Go on back to camp. And try to do some thinking while you're there, huh?
Sure, Marshal. And you know what I'll be thinking about? You. Sitting next to an open window. Or walking down a dark street. I'm going to kill you yet.
Wherever he was from, whatever kind of life he'd led, Bulow was a primitive man. Somewhere he'd heard about revenge. It's a simple idea, an eye for an eye. And he took it to heart. I realized now that there was no dealing with him, The man was incapable of change. And Jacqueline wasn't much better. But I forgot about Jacqueline. It was Bulow who'd be back. Still, 2 days went by, and there was no sign of him.
There's a couple of chairs, Mr. Dillon. Let's sit there.
All right, Chester.
Well, nobody can't shoot you from here, not unless it comes up in front.
Well, that's unlikely with Bulow.
What's the matter with men like him?
I don't know, Chester. Too rough a life, maybe. The war. A lot of things.
Well, he's plumb crazy, if you ask me. Say, ain't that Miss Kitty coming up the street?
Hmm?
What's she walking so fast for?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, there you are, Matt. Hello, Chester.
Evening, Miss Kitty.
Sit down, Kitty. You wear yourself out being in such a hurry all the
Matt,
time.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Huh? Trouble?
For you, yeah. Bulow's back in town.
Well, have you seen him?
No, Sam did. Said he stopped in for a drink a little while ago.
Is he still there?
He left, but he told Sam he's got a room at the Dodge House. He might be there.
Well, I'd like to find him before he finds me. At least we could see each other that way.
Be careful, Matt.
You better come along, Chester. 4 eyes are better than 2.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Kitty.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure.
What do you do if we find him, Mr. Dillon?
Well, it's no good talking to him anymore. Maybe I can scare him out of it somehow.
I sure hope so. The hotel looks pretty empty from here.
Evening, Marshal. Chester?
Hello, Mr. Isley.
I'm looking for Bulow. Is he here?
I don't want any shooting.
I want to know if he's here, Rising.
He went upstairs a few minutes ago, Marshal.
Which room?
Oh, now, Marshal.
On the landing,
Marshal.
Mr. Dillon.
I missed him. Come on. He's in one of those rooms.
Here we've got him now.
Yeah, but I don't know which one. You stay here, Chester. I'm going down the hall. He might come out of any one of those doors.
All right, sir.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay, Chester.
He didn't hit you, did he?
No, he tried, but it was too late. He was already dying.
Well, I'm sure glad.
Yeah. But he died about as uselessly as a man could, Chester. For no reason at all. None at all.
In just a moment, we'll tell you about next week's adventure on Gunsmoke. If you want to be a real good scout, Mom, tell you what you do. See that your whole tribe sits down to post toasties for breakfast in the morning. What a way to start the day for every big and little Indian in your wigwam. You see, post toasties are heap good cornflakes, spankin' fresh, crisp, with that sweet kernel corn flavor toasted right in. It's a feather in your cap to serve 'em. Sure, because post toasties are not only the best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. Post toasties are the best thing that ever happened to breakfast. And say, if you want to make a good thing even better, add your favorite fruit to that bowl full of post toasties, sugar, and milk. It's mighty delicious nourishment. Get Post Toasties, the heap good cornflakes, next time you shop.
Sanka Coffee and Instant Sanka, the two delicious coffees that let you sleep, bring you Sanka Salutes. And this is Win Elliott, transcribed, saluting our people of the week, the everyday people who help make America an even nicer place in which to live. For longer than millions of us have been alive, you have been an American legend. Even though you had been in retirement since 1932, your name was never forgotten, because you, as the poem said, were a dandy guy named Sandy. Earl Sandy, the grinning jockey who booted home 3 winners at the Kentucky Derby, who had ridden Man of War, who had truly been a champ. So you retired some 20 years ago, and you did a lot of things, and few of them had the glitter of the legend that somehow seemed bigger and richer than ever. The big purses had mostly been spent. The big records had been broken. And so this week, at the age of 54, you, Earl Sandy, because being a jockey was the thing you did best, you went back to it. You, the great Earl Sandy, rode an ordinary horse sitting on a borrowed saddle, riding in a routine race. You took your reputation and you put it on the line. Well, you didn't win, but you didn't lose either. Your horse came in third. You rode him gallantly, and you said you'd race some more. So, Earl Sandy, whatever the odds might be, you'll be the favorite with me. Welcome home, champ, with this Sanka salute. Say, you ex-GIs from World War II, this is about a pal of yours, very good pal, who was with you on the transports and at Anzio and across in the Pacific. The little guy, the honest guy, who'd walk up and say, "What's your name, soldier?" "I'm Ernie Pyle." Yes, beloved Ernie Pyle, the soldier's reporter, the man who wrote your war as you saw it, who died as you might have died, from a sniper's bullet on a lonely, miserable road. Well, this week they dedicated a plaque in Ernie's memory at his old school, Indiana University, and a lot of big names were there. General Bradley, important editors, people like that. But you know something, fellas? Mostly you were there. All of you there in spirit. The plain GIs whom Ernie Pyle immortalized, and who will never forget him. So in your names, with the memories of Anzio and Iran and Okinawa, we send to Ernie Pyle's memory this Sanka salute. Now, in a moment, I want to ask some of you to do me a personal favor, but first I want to ask all of you 3 questions about the coffee that you're drinking now. 1, is it a good, full-flavored coffee? 2, is it easy to make? And 3, does it let you sleep? You see, unless you can answer yes to all 3, you're missing out on one of the best coffee buys in years, the new Instant Sanka coffee. It's the only coffee in the world that gives you all 3 of those advantages. Now, to prove it, make a cup hot and black and good and strong. And as soon as you taste it, you'll know it's got the extra rich flavor you want. And while you're making it right in the cup, you'll see how easy it is to prepare. It's a cinch whether you're making 1 cup or a dozen. And you'll prove that you can drink Instant Sanka as late as you want, too, and sleep. That's because 97% of the sleep-disturbing caffeine has been removed. So look for Instant Sanka in the new economy-size jar. It'll save you money. Try Instant Sanka, the only coffee that combines extra rich flavor with instant ease and lets you sleep. Want to do me a favor? Well, if you live in Haverstraw, New York, or if you're passing through, ask someone where you can find a blind old Airedale named Rags. And when you find her, give her a pat from me and maybe a hunk of hamburger, too. Why? Well, Rags has just retired from a voluntary lifetime as assistant mailman up there in Haverstraw. You see, each day she accompanied a mailman on his rounds. And now Rags is too old to carry the mail, and she can't see anymore. The Postmaster General wrote her a letter. Maybe she understood it, and maybe she didn't. But the old dog does understand pats, of course. So will you give her one for me? Thanks. And also present to her special delivery, this Sanka salute. Well, I'll be back next week when Sanka Coffee and Instant Sanka, both delicious and both caffeine-free, will again present Sanka salutes. In the meantime, this is Win Elliott suggesting you try Sanka. You'll love it, and you'll sleep.
This is the CBS Radio Network. Now, Post Toasties, the heap good cornflakes, is proud to present Gunsmoke.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke.
Gunsmoke, the story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. It's easy to do your whole tribe a big favor, Mother. Just pour every big and little Indian in your camp a breakfast bowl full of Post Toasties. Post Toasties, you know, are the heap good cornflakes. They're the best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. Fresh as fresh can be. Say, Post Toasties are cracklin' crisp. Sweet kernel corn flavor. Toasted. That's Post Toasties. Post Toasties are packed with nourishment, too. A bowl of Post Toasties with sugar and milk helps your big braves and little Indians start the day right. Get Post Toasties soon. And now, Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad.
You're a stranger in Dodge, Marshal.
Well, I've only been gone a week, Sam. Hey, you got any rye left?
Kitty over there has got the last bottle, Marshal.
Oh?
I'll have some tomorrow when the Santa Fe gets in.
Good. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can talk Kitty out of a drink.
Sure.
I heard you were back, Matt. How are you?
You've been saving that bottle for me, Kitty?
You know, I never drink rye.
Thanks. It's the closest I've been to civilization in a week.
You find what you're after?
Yeah, I found him. Yeah. What's that stuff you're drinking?
This? Here. Keep the bottle on the floor. Looks better.
Let me see that. Professor Bone's Wonder Medicine. Celebrated vegetable pulmonic detergent. Well, I hope it tastes better than it reads, Kitty.
Tastes fine, Matt. Makes you feel fine, too.
Essential oil of worm seed, a new and valuable curative. Professor Bone, Ph.D., and Pulmist, Professor of Practical and Medical Botany, Natural and Civil History. Well, that makes sense. Where the world did you get a hold of this?
Well, everybody's taking it, Matt. Oh, I forgot you were away when Professor Bone arrived.
What? You mean he's here in Dodge?
Sure. Came last Thursday. Got a fancy wagon he lectures from every day. Bought this time, as a matter of fact. You should hear him, Matt. He's great.
Yeah. He must be.
No, he really is.
Well, what's in that tonic, Kitty? You're kind of misty already.
Makes you feel great, Matt. Try some. Here.
No, thanks. I don't need any worm seed oil. Liquor does me all the harm I need.
You'll buy some once you've heard him talk. He's awful smart, Matt.
Yeah, he must be. He's a professor. It says so on the bottle.
I don't care if he's a professor or not. He makes wonderful tonic.
Yeah, I can see that.
Matt? Oh, I'm glad you're back. Yes, you come with me.
Hello, Doc. Sit down.
No, you come with me. Outside. I want you to see this spectacle.
What? Oh, well, what are you talking about?
Why, this red-nosed old scarecrow, Lute Bone. He ought to be tarred and feathered, that's what. Oh, look right there. There's a bottle of Kitty. That's yours.
It's good, Doc. Real good.
I'm going to smash this bottle in the street.
No.
And if I find you drinking any more of it, I'll paddle you. That's what I'll do.
Really, Doc?
Oh, you see what it does to people? Come on, Matt.
Okay, Doc, I might as well find out what this is all about. You'll excuse us, Kitty?
You, not Doc.
I mean what I said, Kitty.
Boy.
Let's go, Doc.
There's his wagon. And look at that crowd of fools.
What's so wrong with it, Doc?
I'll tell you later. First, I want you to hear him talk. The man's demented, that's what. There he is, Matt, yes. Is he standing in the back of his wagon there? Yes. He's finished entertaining them now. We're just in time for the serious part.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I discovered the formula for this famous elixir while serving as personal surgeon to the king of Santo del Rio.
Oh, the liar.
Easy,
And
Doc.
since that
Let's listen.
time, Professor Bone's Wonder Medicine has cured more than 3,000 cases of ague, 2,500 of chronic inflammatory rheumatism, 2,000 of green sickness, 1,000 of mercurial diseases, 1,500 of liver affections, and 6,000 of general debility.
Matt, he ought to be hung.
It purifies, cleanses, and strengthens the fountain springs of life, and infuses new vigor throughout the entire body. In fact, my friends, Professor Bone's Wonder Medicine will cure all disorders incident to the human race, without exception, no matter what the age, circumstance, or place of residence of the afflicted patient.
Hey, Professor, I live over in this stinking spring. Will it cure me?
You're drunk.
Quite a day ever since I was weaned, Professor.
I pity you, my friend.
Professor, when I was 12, I got drunk and went to sleep at a hackleberry tree. I never did find out how I got down.
No, don't laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, don't laugh. Pity the poor man, the poor wretch. Whiskey has him crushed in its foul trap. His eyes rheumy, his brains awash, his manhood's gone.
Are you shut up?
Whiskey, I tell you. Whiskey did it.
Any more talk about me, I'll put a bullet in you, Professor.
Evil man, drunken specter.
I'm telling you, no more.
No more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, about to appear on the wagon beside me is a man you all know and respect. One of your finest and most worthy citizens, a man whose very presence contributes mightily to the progress of your fair town, a man whose soul is pure, but whose body has been the host of 5 separate diseases, any one of which would soon have been fatal. But now he is saved. 3 bottles of Professor Bone's Wonder Medicine has done it, and here he is to tell you of this miraculous cure in his own words. Step forward, sir, and speak. Speak for the sake of your fellow man.
Great heavens, Matt! It's Chester.
Chester,
Hello, Mr. Dillon.
get on from there.
Why, yes, sir. But, my dear sir, you've got to talk to the people.
Hurry it up, Chester.
Who are you, sir? Where are you going now? No, come back here, you. Come back.
Just go on with your lecture, Professor. Never mind about him.
You sure picked the wrong fine citizen, Professor.
Hey, Professor,
Yes, what?
this here stuff of yours will cure anything?
Anything, my friend. Every disorder known to the medical faculty.
Well, my old man is 80, and he's got a beam stuck in his throat. No, now shut up, all of you. It's for true. How about it, Professor, will it?
I've come to see your father, sir. I'll visit him as soon as I'm able to pass a few bottles down among the good people gathered here.
Thanks.
Hello, Mr. Dillon. Doc?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Chester, of all people.
Give me only 50 cents. I'm trying to give the previous ministers to the tenderest. Who will be the first?
I suppose he's got you all doped up with that stuff too, Chester?
Oh, it makes you feel great, Doc.
Is that why you were up there?
No, sir. I got a deal with the professor. He pays me $2.50 a day and gives me all the medicine I can drink. Free.
It's idiots like you that made it possible for such quackery, Chester.
Now, here, Doc, I'm not an idiot.
You've been acting like one, but that's not what's important. Now, I've analyzed some of Bone's so-called medicine. It's got opium in it, for one thing.
But you think it's dangerous?
Of course it is. People can get in the habit, and
What's worth is something is wrong with them, and they're taking the stuff. They wouldn't find out until it's too late. You've got to stop this business, Matt.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, Doc.
Either you stop him or by heaven, I'll shoot him. Now, I'm serious, Matt.
All right, Doc, all right. I'll talk to him a little later. And meantime, you stay away from him, Chester.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Mr. Dillon. I didn't know.
Blood causes dropsy and gout, unhappy wives, empty larders, naked children, lost cows, leaky roofs.
That's enough,
Bloody noses, broken shins, flat purses, and bad reputation.
I said that's enough of that, Professor. Now get out of here before I break a bottle of good whiskey over your head.
You're a destroyer of men, agent of the devil.
Oh, shut up. Nobody's going to preach against liquor in my place. I'll fix you.
All right,
boys.
hold it, Sam, hold it. Professor Bone, I'd like to have a word with you.
Who are you, sir?
I'm a U.S. Marshal. Now, let's sit at a table over there, huh? Come on.
I'm at your service, Marshal.
Watch you sit down.
Thank you. And to what do I owe this honor, sir?
It isn't exactly an honor, Professor. I want you to stop putting opium in that stuff you're selling.
Oh, well, come now, Marshal. Surely you don't believe...
Doc Adams has analyzed it, Professor, and either you make it harmless or I'm going to run you out of Dodge.
Yes, I believe you would.
Now, you're free to sell it, and you're free to do all the talking you want, but that's all.
I'm a lonely old man, Marshal, and am tired of wandering. I'll do what you say.
Good. I hope you don't get into trouble with your preaching about liquor, Professor.
I have been fighting against drink ever since I was a youth.
Oh? What about opium? Isn't that just as bad?
Well, I don't sell enough to do any harm, Marshal.
Maybe, but why are you so strong about whiskey?
When I was a child of 12, my grandfather got drunk and threw a pet owl onto a horse that was standing nearby.
What?
And he did. And it frightened the horse into kicking an orphan boy. Broke the rim of his belly. That boy died, Marshal.
Oh, I see.
Professor Bone?
Mr. Reeves, welcome, sir. And how is your good father?
Marshal, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, what's the trouble, Reeves?
This here now professor, he's a trouble. I'll tell you. My old man, he had a bean stuck in his throat. The professor told me to give him a steam bath and then throw cold water on him. And I was doing it.
Well, what for?
Well, so as he'd catch cold and get a cough and bring up the bean.
Oh, well, of all...
But it didn't work, Mr. Reeves.
It killed him.
What?
My old man is dead.
Dead? Good heavens, poor fellow.
Now, I'm going to kill you, Professor.
No, you're not.
No, but no man can die of a mere cold, Mr. Reeves. Something must have gone wrong.
Something went wrong, all right.
Come on. We'll get Doc and go see what this is all about. And you get the idea of shooting anybody out of your head, Reeves.
Maybe I will.
Say, what goes on at your house at breakfast? Well, you can take it from me. The best thing that can go onto your breakfast table is Post Toasties. Yes, sir, Post Toasties, the heap good cornflakes. Those golden crisp cornflakes are the best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. You know how to prove it? Just pour out breakfast bowlfuls of Post Toasties for your whole tribe. Then watch how they enjoy them. Post Toasties are crisp and tasty, from the first bite down to the last spoonful. That sweet kernel corn flavor makes your breakfast. So always ask for Post Toasties, the heap good cornflakes.
Post Toasties eat good corn flakes. The best thing that's happened to corn since the Indians discovered it. Eat good corn flakes. Post Toasties eat good corn flakes.
Remember, Post Toasties is one of the famous triple-wrapped Post cereals, guaranteed fresh or triple your money back. Now back to Gunsmoke.
Professor Bone wasn't a normal, everyday type citizen, but he wasn't a murderer either. And whatever had gone wrong and killed Reeves' father couldn't be blamed entirely on him. Reeves had been a fool to follow his advice in the first place. Doc told him so, too, in as many ways as he could think of. We found the old man still lying in the steam bath Reeves had made. All he'd done was to dig a big hole in the ground with a fire pit in the middle and then stretch some canvas across the top for a roof. Doc climbed down into it, and after a few minutes, he came back out again.
Well, Reeves, all I can figure is your father died of a heart attack.
I don't believe it, Doc. That old man was strong as a bull.
Well, I know that, but there's nothing else that could have caused it.
How long did you have him in there, Reeves?
Oh, maybe half hour, Marshal. He was having a fine time when I left him. He poured a whole jug of vinegar on them rocks. I went up to the house to get some more.
Oh, wait a minute. What'd you say? Vinegar?
Sure. Professor here said it'd help him to sweat.
Wait a minute here. Yes, I thought so.
What?
It's the vinegar that killed him, Reeves.
What do you mean?
That's limestone you used in there, isn't it?
Well, limestone is
all
strong.
right. You put vinegar on hot limestone, and it'll make acid gas.
Well,
and that's what suffocated your pa.
I'll be...
I didn't tell you to use limestone, Mr. Reeves. No, you can't blame me for that.
No, but the vinegar was your idea, Professor, and I still say you murdered him.
Now, wait a minute, Reeves. You're not being sensible. This thing was an accident, that's all.
Huh? I'm not a murderer. I never hurt anybody in my life.
You don't even know what you do, you old fake. Selling that slop of yours, loaded with narcotics. Did you tell him to stop that, Matt?
Yeah, Doc. He said he would.
My medicine is as pure as the dew, gentlemen. A newborn babe could drink.
Don't let me catch you giving handy newborn babes. I'm going to analyze it every day you're here. And I hope that won't be much longer.
Oh, I'm a lonely old man, sir. The only home I have is in my wagon.
Well, then go live in it somewhere else.
Huh?
You've caused enough trouble around here.
Doc, take it easy on him.
Am I to be banished from the face of the earth? Am I not a man like any other man? Do you think I have no heart, no feelings, no soul?
Oh, why don't you just shut up and get out of here? I want to bury my old man.
I would gladly help you in that task, Mr.
No, sir. No, sir, not you. Not by a long shot.
You are unkind, sir. Gentlemen, I take my leave of you. Good day.
For some reason, the three of us stood there in silence and watched Professor Bone walk away. He stopped once and glanced back at us for a moment, then went on. Later, when we got back to Front Street, his wagon was gone, and we figured probably that'd be the last that we'd see of him. Dodge was fairly quiet that night, and when somebody reported seeing a fire of some kind out on the prairie, I decided I might as well ride out and have a look.
There's no flames left, Mr. Dillon. I guess it must be all burned out.
I don't remember a house of any kind around here. I wonder what it was.
Well, maybe just a prairie fire that didn't get really started.
Oh, there's something, Chester. Over there.
Yeah. I can see a few coals.
Oh.
Why, it's a wagon, Mr. Dillon. It's all burned up.
That's Professor Bone's wagon, Chester.
Golly, sir, you're right. That's his horse, too. Professor! Professor Bone?
Now, let's take a look here.
Where in the world could he be, Mr. Dillon?
I don't know, Chester. Look out now. I'm going to move some of this.
Yeah, I'll help you. Look. Look right there.
Yeah.
You think that's a professor?
I'm afraid so, Chester.
Poor old fella. He must have been asleep and his wagon caught fire.
Maybe.
Funny he couldn't get out, though. Unless he was drunk or something.
Professor Bone didn't drink, Chester.
That's right, I forgot. He sure didn't. Say, you think maybe somebody did this, Mr. Dillon?
Well, he had 2 or 3 men pretty mad at him.
Yeah, or maybe it was Indians.
No, not this close to Dodge.
No. No, I guess not.
I don't know, Chester. A lot of things can happen to people who get too lonely. Now, come on, let's get out of here. We'll take care of him in the morning.
In just a moment, we'll tell you about next week's adventure on Gunsmoke. Say, exciting things happen to breakfast when there's sugar crinkles at every place. Sure, new sugar crinkles make breakfast more fun than a circus. You know why? Sugar crinkles is the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet. Not too sweet, the way some sugar-coated cereals seem to be, and not like others that aren't sweet enough. Sugar crinkles, every golden crisp nugget of them, is just right sweet. So try starting your day off just right with new sugar crinkles. And don't forget, when you're listening to the radio or watching television, sugar crinkles make great snacks. From the bowl or from the pack for your breakfast or a snack, sugar crinkles are more fun than a circus. Try sugar crinkles soon. They're the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet. So better get several packages.